This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Two best friends talking about whatever, never making small talk or talking about the weather. It's stuff we know you like and want to remember, like classic tourist traps and buildings that look stupid. Theme parks and rides and water parks and slides. Gaudy decorations equals big dumb stuff. Themed restaurants, comic cons and haunts. Here's a list of other types of big dumb stuff. Mini golf, souvenirs, toys and games, fast food chains, dinner shows, scary escape rooms. Anything that makes you feel just like a kid is big dumb stuff.
Welcome, foolish, dumb people.
Well, not your dumb, but
like
dumb
lovers of dumb stuff.
Welcome, dumb lovers,
to the first episode of a special month we are calling Big Spooky Stuff. I am Kenneth.
and I'm Kyle.
And we are going to start our month-long celebration of Halloween episodes right now.
All things spooky. Yeah, spooky. We like it.
Yeah. And, you know, I think last week we said we were going to be back this week talking about Meow Wolf Omega Mart. But then we realized...
we actually tricked you. Trick or treat. It's a trick first.
The first Halloween trick of the month. Gotcha.
Got him.
Because, we didn't realize it was going to be in October.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do Halloween episodes in October.
Yeah, all month long.
Yes.
Non-stop, except for in the middle of the week where there's not an episode.
Right. On every Thursday.
Every Thursday. Non-stop every Thursday. Halloween.
Non-stop frights and...
spooks and spirits and goblins and ghouls and
talking
tricks.
About the autumn festivities.
And Taco Bell.
I don't think there's any Taco Bell to talk about.
Probably not, but...
No. But... yeah, so we'll come back to Omega Mart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll save it for after Halloween. It's not scary, but it's a little weird, but it's not Halloween.
It's not Halloween, yeah.
No, this is Halloween.
This is Halloween.
What we're going to talk about today.
And it happens all year, but it's Halloween.
Yeah.
And before we get into it, let's get into our usual nice... Well, actually,
yeah, we have a guest.
Let's introduce who's with us.
She's usually here all the time.
She's always here, but she's never had her own microphone before.
And so she's an official guest right now, and her name is Caitlin. Caitlin, would you like to say hello?
Hello.
That's Caitlin.
Yeah, you've heard her in the background.
You've heard her in the background. She's been sitting on the couch this whole time, like a ghost. But now the ghost has materialized.
Yes. Well, this is the 1,000th happy haunt.
Yes, now we can close the mansion forever. Unless someone leaves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's always people coming in and out.
Yeah.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hi.
So, yes, we've of course, we all know, if you've listened to any of our Vegas episodes, that Caitlin was with us the whole time in Vegas. But this experience that we're talking about today requires Caitlin's constant input, I would say.
And she said, I really want to talk about this.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, here we go.
This was my favorite thing all trip.
I think we all
agree
that this was the best thing we did.
Yeah. And if you're going to Vegas, do it.
But before we get into it, I introduced Caitlin so that Caitlin can play along with the game.
We have to talk about the scariest thing out there.
The scum of the earth.
Inside the magic.
Oh, no!
We hate you. And now it's time to make fun of you.
A chill runs down my spine every time I see a headline from inside the magic.
Yes. And today's spooky, sinister headline reads... Next Jurassic World sequel confirmed to be the last entry in the series.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I know it, but it's because I know it's happening in the Jurassic World.
Okay. Do you know anything about this, Caitlin?
No.
I feel like it's probably like the end of whatever Rebirth started would be my guess.
Well, first of all, it's a trick,
Yeah,
as they love to do.
of course.
Do you want to know what the picture is?
Yeah,
The picture is of Scarlett Johansson from that movie.
yeah, from Jurassic World Rebirth. And read the headline again.
Next, in quotes, Jurassic World
Yeah.
sequel confirmed to be last entry in the series.
So there's only going to be 2 movies?
No, that's what they want you to think.
Yeah,
You dumb idiots. That's what they think you're thinking.
last entry in the series,
I will give you a big
like
hint.
chronologically last.
No.
Okay.
I'll give you a big hint. Scarlett Johansson does not need to be on this. It has nothing to do with her or that movie
Okay.
at all. I mean, that I know of.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know anything about what the next Jurassic World movie is supposed
Did
to
I
be.
say movie?
Wait, what did you say?
Next Jurassic World sequel
Oh.
confirmed to be last entry in the series.
Okay. Now I know what this is.
You tricky little devils.
Yeah.
You thought you could get us.
So the next season of Jurassic World Chaos Theory on
Correct.
Netflix will be the
Correct.
final season of the show.
final season of Jurassic World. Otherwise, this article should say final season of Jurassic World Chaos Theory will be the last.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So rude of them.
Very
and then
rude.
The words that they wrote in the thing says, "So long, Jurassic World." So yeah,
Okay.
I have not watched any of Chaos Theory. I've watched all of Camp Cretaceous, which I enjoyed.
I never finished Chaos Theory, or I mean Camp Cretaceous. I had probably 1 or 2 seasons left, and then because I never finished that, I never started Chaos Theory.
Yeah.
Because it's a direct follow up.
It's a little bit after this one,
Right.
but yeah, it's also after.
Right. It's all the same. It's the same characters.
Yeah.
Just like years later.
Yeah, but that's a show that I like, but I miss 1 season and I come back and there's 5 more seasons.
Yeah.
In the same year. I'm like, how did that
They
happen?
do seasons like the Earth does.
Yeah,
There's
they-
4 a year.
Yeah. Unlike seasons of big popular TV shows like Wednesday and Peacemaker,
Right.
and all these Alien Earth probably will have 8 episodes for 3 years.
Yeah.
And then see it in 3 years and it'll be 8 more episodes.
I think they probably just like write the entire series ahead of time. And they like have all the actors record their voices in like a month. And they're like, okay, cool. This will get us through the next 8 seasons of this show.
Done. All right.
Yeah.
That's 1 year, a year and a half
Yeah.
of material.
Yeah. Okay, good. Bad job, Inside the Magic.
Yeah, boo, we hate you. You're the scariest thing
Bad.
of Halloween.
Bad.
Yeah, we hope you leave the internet forever.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's start.
So we're going back. This is going to be like the last Vegas episode for a while until after we're done with Halloween season. And then we'll go back to Omega Mart.
Which is the official last one.
Yes.
Yeah, there will be no more Vegas.
Well, because we timed it out where we were like,
Yeah.
oh, perfect. We'll get through Vegas and then it'll be October and we can talk about Halloween.
this would have been the first episode of October, which it still is.
Right.
But we would have been done. But
then our Big Dumb Vegas Adventure recap ended up being so long that we made it 2 episodes.
we two-parted it.
And then it messed up our schedule without realizing it.
Yeah, and
at
I
the
didn't
time.
realize it until last week.
Yeah.
So here
well,
we
until
are.
like 2 days ago.
We were going to film the Omega Mart episode, and I was like, oh, wait, that doesn't make sense anymore. Why?
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
Yeah. We had a surprise 2-parter.
We tricked ourselves.
Oh, the second trick of Halloween.
Whoa, and now it's time for a treat.
For a treat when we're going to talk about escape rooms.
Ooh, we love escape rooms.
Yes.
And in Vegas, there are 3 escape rooms. Or 4. But
4, but we did 3.
yeah. 3 brands, 4 rooms total of horror, like licensed IP escape rooms.
Yeah.
And there's 2 separate buildings for these. They're made by the same company, and that company is called Egan Escape Productions. And they created these 4 rooms that are not just 1 room. We'll go over it, but
Right.
4
Games.
games, yeah. And 2 of them are based on the newest It films. There's 2 of them, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
Right.
Not the Tim Curry.
Right.
80s.
Starring what's his name?
Pennywise.
Skarsgård.
Yes, Pennywise the dancing clown.
Yeah.
So yeah, those two are one building.
Yeah.
And then the other building contains Saw and Blair Witch.
Yes.
And we did not do Blair Witch because we have never seen those movies. I've never seen those movies.
I have. I enjoyed it when I watched it, but since you guys don't really know anything about it, it was
Yeah.
just kind of whatever.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
would have done it if we had seen the movies or if
Yeah.
we planned for it, but there was too much we had to do that day.
Would you have wanted to do it? Or was
Yeah.
it one you were like wishing we had done?
I feel like all 4 in one day is a little crazy.
I mean, 3 in one was rough.
Yeah.
Especially after the last one we did, I think
Yeah.
I was just done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we did the 2 It ones first, and then we went over and did Saw, and the mental and emotional exhaustion that was after Saw, there's no way we could do anything else all day.
And there's so that little area where they have Saw, Blair Witch, there's also a little pizza restaurant called Sliced Pizza, and it's a horror themed pizza restaurant.
Yeah.
And we ate there, and we'll talk about that at the very end.
Yeah.
But we ate there in silence.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were all just like shell shocked.
Yes, about what we experienced that day.
Yeah.
And now you guys get to come along on this journey
Yeah.
to experience it with us.
That's right. So, this is our first stop after breakfast and Pop Mart and everything else we did that morning. We show up, we get in the Uber with a hilarious Uber driver that we loved. We talked about him in our Vegas episode, Dumb Adventure Part 1. And then he drops us off at this building that like, it looks like a little movie theater.
Yeah, it's
And then on the one side, there's like the Chinese restaurant looking facade. And on the other side, there's like a City Works,
Yeah,
like plumbing, like water treatment center.
it was the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, is that what? I thought it was City Works.
Yeah,
It might have been, yeah, City Works.
Yeah.
And in the middle is like a movie theater marquee.
And then outside, like there's a big sign, like you think it would say it escape rooms or it something, but no, it just says "Welcome to Derry."
Yeah.
Like did it say "Welcome Derry" or "City of Derry" with like the lumberjack on it?
I think it said City of Derry.
Yeah.
It didn't want to like give anything away of what it actually was.
Right.
Do you mean like the sign on the side of the road?
Yeah,
Like,
like
okay.
a McDonald's or like driving by, you see that
Right,
sign.
right.
It says "City of Derry" with the lumberjack that comes to life in the movie
Okay.
on it.
And you two rewatched the movies on the flight.
We watched them on the flight, both of them in a row.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad we did because I had not seen them in a long time. Any movie I watch now, though, after I've seen it 3 years later, is like a new movie to me.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yeah, and I did not rewatch them. And I've seen them, but in the theater.
Right.
I'm also kind of glad we watched them because the new show is coming out.
Oh yeah,
in a couple
the new
of
show.
weeks.
Oh yeah.
Not a sponsor, but new show's coming out.
It's just called Welcome to Derry, right?
Yes.
The show.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been wanting to watch them again before this new show, but this gave us a full reason to watch it.
Yeah, because we knew we were going to go escape it,
Yes.
and that's what it's officially called.
That's what it's called. Escape it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they never, in any of the things where they say it, it's never like escape it. It's just escape it.
One big word, escape it.
Yeah. Like they like that word, they don't realize that it's the name of a movie. It's just like, oh yeah, come to escape it.
Yeah.
And like, oh, what is that about? And like, it. Oh, the movie? Okay. You could have said that differently or it was more clear.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. So we walked up to the door and there's this little
Little girl.
yeah, the kind of person who's probably like 25 but looks like they're 13.
Yeah.
That
In a security guard outfit.
yeah. That's
And there's
like,
also a line of people out the door.
The email that we got, it said that we had to go up to the security guard and like say something, and then they would take us inside.
like a secret code
That's
Yes.
like not a single person is there.
But
yeah, driving by.
there
and-
was a line.
Yeah, there's like a few, like a family or two in front of us.
yeah.
So yeah, there's the It one did, or the next one did have a thing that we said, and it worked. But this one we were supposed to go up and say we're here to help find the missing children,
That's right.
and we didn't get to do that because there was 4 families in front of us,
Yeah.
and they were also there to help find missing.
Hey, are you all here to find the missing kids?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, us
Get
too.
in line, buddy.
Us too,
okay,
yeah.
All right. So we're waiting there in the line, and the little girl says to asked for not like 210, 215, like who's here for these times.
Yeah.
And we said this one there. She said, "Oh, okay, hurry up," and then brought us into the main building.
Right. And it's like the lobby of a movie theater.
So you're in that middle of the building, which is the movie theater.
Yeah.
And it looked cool in there. It looked just like the movie where not Mike from Stranger Things, I don't know his character's name,
Yeah.
but Mike from Stranger Things was playing the video games, and that video game was there, and like the movie posters were on the wall, like from the movie theater, and the little reception desk was like where you'd buy candy and snacks.
Yeah.
And that's where we checked in and told them our times, and then they're like, "All right, we're gonna walk you across the street or not across the street, but like across to where the city commons was, the city works."
Yeah,
And
because that's where the game starts.
That's where
for part one.
Yeah, you could do either one of them in any order,
Yeah,
but we want to do it chronologically.
in the correct order.
Yeah,
Part
so-
one.
And we had heard a lot of reviews saying, "Oh, like chapter 1 is better, chapter 2 is not as good, whatever." But we had no idea what we were getting into.
Yeah.
I didn't want to look at anything. I didn't want to know what was going to happen.
Well, I mean, and also like with escape rooms, a lot of times they don't want to show.
Oh, yeah.
that kind of stuff.
I've seen a ton of videos of this online, especially when it first came out, and that's how I knew about it years ago. So I knew what a lot of it looked like, but I didn't know what any of the puzzles were.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, I kind of seen little images and especially of Saw. I saw a lot of that back in the day when it started.
Was Saw first?
I don't know.
That one
I
opened
think
It's-
before?
It was first.
Oh, really?
At least I believe so, yes.
It seems like it would have been newer, just because I feel like those. It seems more timely than Saw and Blair Witch, but I mean, Saw is a perfect escape room IP, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to it.
Saw opened in 2018
I think 2017 was it.
and it opened in 2019.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, about a year apart, January both. So
Cool.
Saw, I thought Saw was first. I was going to say Saw was first because I did remember seeing a lot of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, this company, and it's not like, oh, John from down the street made these
Oh,
in
yeah.
his basement.
Yeah, they are like Warner Brothers.
Lionsgate and Warner Brothers, like
Lionsgate.
Lionsgate for Saw, Warner Brothers for it has like come together with this Egan Escape Productions to make these houses as detailed as like they looked sturdy. They were crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
they
the-
were, yeah, like the set quality is like similar to Halloween Horror Nights, but
Yeah.
you're not just walking through these rooms, you're spending time in them and making like any effects that are happening is because you've solved a puzzle or, you know, you did a thing, like someone in the room. So like is much more intense.
Right. And from what I know, I would say they're a little more than Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Like more sturdy, more.
Well, that's
they look
true.
More
I guess like
permanent, for sure.
the horror
Unleashed.
rooms. Yeah, those felt more permanent.
Yeah.
And these definitely feel more permanent.
Yeah. Yeah. These don't look like they would be easy to you swap out. Like this is what this is
Yeah, you'd have to.
until this whole business closes, you know,
Right.
like this is what this is going to be.
Yeah. And the escape room people also did the Fright Dome at Adventure Dome that we were talking about a little bit.
Oh,
So they made that
Oh,
stuff too. So I
wow.
wonder, in my mind, that was like a dumb little thing.
yeah.
So I feel like it was kind of good.
Yeah. If these are the same people.
Yeah.
And they
Okay.
did Five Nights at Freddy's. So I kind of want to go back and look at that.
Yeah.
See
If
what
there's
that
any
looked
video
like.
and stuff.
Yeah.
That was not an escape room though. It was
No, from what I know, it was not. It was
It was
all
like a
like
haunted
haunted
house.
houses. There was a couple haunted houses each year, kind of like Horror Nights, but it took place in the Adventure Dome.
I wonder where they would build that.
I don't know. We're gonna look it up one day.
Yeah.
But not today.
In the Blacklight Gulf.
Yeah, in that little weird cave.
Yeah.
Five Nights. Freddy Fazbear lives there.
I feel like it would just be where all of those games were, and they would clear out all of
I
those.
feel like it was bigger than that. I think it was. Maybe it was in the hotel part too, or in the garage.
Yeah, I was
don't
thinking
know.
it might have been like in like if there's like ballrooms
Yeah.
around the corner or something, like that would be perfect to build a haunted house in.
Yeah, they also did the John Wick experience, which Caitlin wanted to do.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to do that so bad.
But she didn't stress it enough when we were there. We would have done it, but she was like, "Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that." And as we were on the flight back, she's like, "I really wanted to do that." I'm like, okay, well, we didn't. We would have done it.
I did really want to do it. I love John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick is cool.
I've never seen him.
It's do you know what happens in the beginning?
Like about his dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, the John Wick experience, from what I would know, is probably that you go in, they kill your dog, and you have to fight a bunch of people.
Yeah.
In a club.
Really? I just want to know if that little guy that we saw that was dressed like John Wick had a good time.
Yeah, the John Wick thing is in Area 15.
Yeah.
And as we were walking around there, just exploring it, there was a guy that looked 100% like Keanu Reeves, dressed in a little suit with a girl in a like fancy.
She looked like she was being dragged along, and he
Yeah.
was enjoying it.
But she was
but
in,
I
like, a
just want to know if
sequined-
he had fun.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. But there was a
There's a guy just like
dress-
going to do
yeah,
it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
go and do it dressed
Okay,
up like
okay.
him. That looked like him.
That's awesome.
It wasn't him outside like, hey.
Yeah.
Come do
Well, I
this.
didn't know if it was like a guy who's like on his way to work.
Oh,
He's
no.
like, all right, on my way.
Oh,
I
no,
got to
he
go
was
be John
there
Wick.
for this.
No, he was there for it, yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, so okay, back to it.
Escape it.
Escape it. So yeah, so we started in that first thing, and we did not start right away because there was some like they didn't know we were supposed to be there, I think.
Well, there was like two groups in front of us once we got inside.
Yeah.
They were taking forever to sign all their paperwork, but we had already signed everything online. So by the time we got up to the front desk and I had given her our ID to check in because everything was under my name.
And we also there on time. But
Yeah, we were there on time.
So because
it
of
does
all this,
say everywhere on the website and the emails you get, if you are late, they will start without you.
right, because it's not just you in the room, it's however many people they can put in the room.
Yeah,
Right,
They
with
can
like-
put up to 10 people.
Yeah, up to 10.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, they don't wait for all 10. They're just like, all right, it starts at this time. Here we go.
Yeah. So we got there, I think 10 minutes early. And
Yeah.
it was a little later than I wanted to be there.
Yeah.
But that was Uber, and just getting the Uber there and everything like took a little longer.
Right.
So we got in and they walked us over to the little start room, and it looked like a chamber of commerce, like
Like lobby, like
lobby,
waiting
yeah,
room.
a full lobby with a TV and a reception desk,
Bunch of chairs.
like posters and like wanted kid posters,
vending
and
machine.
little vending machine, yeah, fully detailed. And as soon as I walked in there, I was like, oh wow, this is real.
Yeah.
This is detailed. And I don't get very scared, but this day frightened me a little.
I wasn't scared
Like
about
going.
it at all until we got in that room and you guys started like being like, "Oh, yeah, this is a little much." And I'm like, I wasn't thinking about it until now. You started thinking about it, and now I'm nervous because you're nervous.
Yeah. And like I wasn't really scared, but you just don't know. You don't know what to expect going into this thing.
Yeah. And also,
and there's actors in it. We know there's actors in it going in.
um,
And I've never done an escape room with actors.
I feel like I didn't know how much actors would be involved because I only knew that like Pennywise would chase us at certain points, but I didn't know that there would be like other characters kind of like guiding you through the story.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, but
Well, yeah, but like that, like,
you just thought he was going to chase us.
I didn't know.
I didn't either. Yeah,
what
I expected just Pennywise.
Yeah.
We also missed the part where, at least for this first escape room, where they ask you during check-in what level
Oh, yeah.
of intensity you would like the game to be, as in like your help along the way.
Right, like how much
we
help.
missed that because of the people checking in front of us.
Right. So yeah, basically, so they put us in this Chamber of Commerce room, and there's no one in there, and there's a place where a balloon probably would have been. And I was like, okay, what do we do in here?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
So-
because like whoever sent us over, they didn't walk us to the room, I don't think, did they?
She did. She walked us to the
yeah.
room
She
and then
did.
closed the door behind us and
Yep.
like put something in front of it so no one could get in.
And didn't tell us anything.
No.
Nope.
And then we're just in this
dropped us
empty
off.
room and we're just like, what do we do?
Yeah. So then I start and I look around the corner, like in the back of the room, and there's a hallway, and I find like some real bathrooms. I was like, okay, this is real. This is either this is really good or this is real.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that this is not part of it.
Yeah.
And I look to my left, and there's a computer room with security cameras that show sewers, and you see like a balloon like floating in the sewer coming towards the camera, and then just stuff was in there, and I was like, I don't want to go in there by myself. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
And then I look to my right, and it says employees only. So I was like, I don't go in there.
Yeah.
So then I walked back into the main room, and then we just kind of sat there for a minute. And then I was like, I feel like we're wasting time. I think it would have started or something.
Yeah.
We're like 10 minutes in now. So I go to the other room outside, and I said, hi, what do we do? And the little girl looks at us, or looks at me. And then I hear from behind me, Kenneth or Caitlin go, come back. It started. Come back. So then I run back in, and then a blonde girl was in there
Yeah.
saying something.
Well, also, like, 2 other people came in who were going to do the next game, I think.
Oh.
They,
Yeah.
like, showed up, and they were like, they walked in and they see us, and we're like, are you here to play the game? And they're like, yeah. And we're like, did they tell you what to do? Because we've been sitting in here for a while. And they looked really confused and alarmed, and they, like, left.
Yeah, they walked out and left.
I think they went back to ask, like, hey, there's people in there. Are they supposed to be there?
Yeah. So then after the blonde girl comes, she goes, oh my gosh, thank God you're here. We're sorry, we were looking for something, but follow me this way.
Yeah.
And then we go into that. We don't go into the left where the computers are.
No.
We go to the right where it said employees only. And then that door opened into the sewers.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, whoa. And it looked like the movie. Like the
Yeah.
lighting.
You are instantly in the sewers in the movie.
In the movie.
It's crazy.
It feels wet. It's damp. There's smoke. Like, it was very cool. And then we go to the right into another room. Like, the sewer led to the outside of the meat plant where one of the other characters works. I think his name is actually Mike.
Okay.
Where he worked. And from outside of that room, all I heard was slamming.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
It was instant chaos from the second we stood there.
And we walk into this room, and there's like
7
people running around doing stuff, picking up giant set pieces that are like look like giant crates. And
Yeah.
yeah,
this-
we got in there and this guy goes, "We're looking for this thing," and then he like picks up a giant crate and,
and
then we're all like,
slams it on the ground like a huge like giant crate, and then goes boom, slams it on the ground. And I was like, first of all, I don't think that's what you're supposed to do.
No.
I've just gotten here, but please stop doing this.
Yeah, it's like we didn't get the little pre-show explaining the rules, but every other escape room I've ever done says you should not lift anything
A
up.
crate that's 20 pounds.
Yeah, if it needs more than the force of one finger to lift, you should not lift it.
Yeah. So immediately we're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's another man in there with like a meat packing like apron on,
Yeah.
just kind of being weird.
I think he was alarmed
He
by
wa-
the force that
I don't know
that
why
man
he
was
wouldn't say
using.
stop doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
be
Like,
like,
hey,
hey.
you don't pick anything up.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the first room, and then I don't know how things started happening until we got to another room.
I think
but
we timed out in that room.
yeah, okay. So I will say, these rooms, if you've ever done the escape rooms at City Walk,
Yeah.
these are very similar to those, but better.
But good.
Yeah, but better.
Yeah, but
Well,
Yeah.
okay. So they're similar in that they are like a high throughput
Yes.
experience where like there's going to be multiple groups doing it at the same time through various points. And so there is like if you run out of time in a room, they're just going to like let you go on to the next thing.
And it's part of the story where like you don't know you failed,
Right.
and you go on to the next room like, oh, looks like this opened. Let's go.
Right.
And you're with a person that's real and not Doc Brown. That's like, maybe you should do this.
Right. It's not like a character on the TV or anything. Like there's an actor in there with you, who's like giving you hints and nudging you along.
Right. And this is most of the time. There's an actor
Yeah.
with you, a character with you most of the time helping you.
But I will say, like in the movie Escape at City Walk, those, when you get pushed through, it feels like you failed.
Yeah.
And even sometimes when you succeed, it feels like you failed. And in these, I feel like it never feels like you're moving on because you failed. Like I feel like they give you the answer in a way where you're like, oh, did we? It still feels like you earned it, because I feel like there were times where it was like, it wasn't just a door opened. It was like, oh, look, the answer to the thing is up on the wall now, like as a light. And so you still have to enter the combination or whatever. So you still get the satisfaction of like, oh, cool, we unlocked it.
Yeah. Something we
Let's
did
move on.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe something we did it. Maybe they put it there because we ran out of time. But either way, you get that satisfaction of like, okay, cool, we get to open the thing and go.
And like, it doesn't ruin the story or anything.
No.
Or make you feel like that.
It's very nice.
Except for maybe in Saw, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But another thing that we should probably say, which we should have said before, is if you don't want to know anything about these rooms, then stop listening.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Not stop listening, but like, I don't want to get into. We're not going to get into puzzles and numbers and stuff.
No.
But we're going to talk about generic these are the rooms.
These are the rooms, and like these are the things that were happening when we were in there. Yeah, like obviously we're not going to give away the answers to the puzzles or anything, and it's hard to talk about an escape room where like a lot of it is the element of surprise. So we'll say these are the best thing we did in Vegas, and if you like scary stuff and or escape rooms, you should 100% go and do these. Like we give this our highest recommendation.
Yeah, I think it was one of the best Halloween things I've ever done.
It's probably one of the best
things I've ever
escape
done.
rooms easily that we've ever done.
One of the best things I've ever done. I will never forget these. This is equal to me riding Rise of the Resistance for the first time.
Wow. Okay.
Like these are the it's crazy.
This is one of the best things I've ever done.
Yes.
Yeah. And we do a lot of escape rooms.
Yeah, we do.
And
We
this,
do a lot of things.
Yeah, we do a
Period.
lot.
we do, but escape rooms are like those are like our family tradition.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, it's a birthday and we don't have any other plans. We go into an escape room. You know, like that's just like our go-to. Let's do a thing.
Yeah.
It's either we go see a movie or we do an escape room.
Yeah. So so if you don't want to know anything, like maybe listen a little bit, and if we start getting into stuff, you're like, oh, I didn't really want to know that, then
Yeah.
stop listening. But like and subscribe and leave us a great review. But okay, so we're gonna continue.
Yes.
So after the meat, outside of the meat plant, and you see the door like from the movie where the hands are coming out that Mike keeps seeing, and
Yeah.
so obviously you want to go in that door.
Yeah.
And whatever that big family of smashing people did, of slamming people did, we got into that room. That door opened, and the meat guy let us in there.
Yeah.
And I don't remember a lot in that room.
I don't. Yeah.
Because it was still like, what's happening? We were like, what's going on?
That was our first interaction with Pennywise.
Was he in there?
Yes. The
We could hear him laughing, I remember, in that room, in that first outside room.
yeah, he started laughing, and then one of those like drop doors
Oh, yeah.
was there, and he kind of like swiped at us.
Okay, I don't remember that. But
Yeah, there's a lot of this was so chaotic that in my memory I'm like I don't know how we got from place to place in this first game just because of how many other people there were. It was just overwhelming the number of people in this escape room.
yes, which was a factor that I did not like.
Yeah, it
Of
did
this
kind
one
of ruin
specific-
this
You
one,
could
the
have
experience.
done private ones where it was just your group, but it was
If you're rich.
well, I mean, honestly, it wasn't that bad. We just didn't want to pay for it because we were doing 2 other ones on top of this.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and also if you did was it 1 or 2? Like if you did a couple of them, there was a group.
Yes.
Deal
So
where
if
you
you
could get
did
them all.
both escape it rooms, you got Saw or Blair Witch for like 45% off.
It was basically 3 for the price of 2.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like doing 1 was 60 and we did 3 for 120. So I was like, we basically got one free.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
rules.
And like that sounds expensive, but these are not your normal escape rooms.
Right. This is like a top level.
Like I'm going to tell you right now, they advertise the Pennywise both parts as having 22 immersive rooms.
I thought it was over 30.
Maybe it is. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not like 1, 2, 3 rooms and you're done.
Right. Like a
traditional-
typical escape room.
Like
You're-
maybe a 4th room. No,
Yeah.
no. You're continuously going deeper and deeper into the story of these movies,
Yeah.
room by room.
And this building does not look big enough to
No.
hold all of this.
And
Yeah.
well, from the back, we drove through it like backwards, and I was like, "Oh, that's where it all is." But from the front, you can't really tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks like 3 little buildings.
Right.
And yeah, so no, these are huge, like over the top things that I'm still blown away by thinking about.
Thinking about the end right now.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, if you don't want to know the end, skip that part. But
Yeah.
if you want to keep going, yeah, we go into the meat plant, and then I remember being in that room and then going into a freezer, and we went into a freezer and did something in there,
Yeah.
and then from the freezer opened into the sewer. I remember that, and that was like another big sewer.
No, we go to where the lambs, where he would shoot
I'm not
the
there. We're not-
lambs.
Oh, was that there?
Yeah.
That's in the meat plant then. Oh, okay, that.
Yes, we went from that room to where the lambs were to then the garage. And then from the garage we went to the sewer.
Okay, you're right. Yeah,
I remember the garage. That's like the first room that I actually remember what we were doing.
Yeah, so we went from
from the freezer to.
there was no freezer.
There was a freezer.
I don't
You-
remember a freezer.
No, you're confusing Saw.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I
you
know
are.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay, we're fighting.
We went from
I remember a freezer because that guy kept slamming on stuff. Like the guy that worker was like slamming on stuff trying to scare us, and he was like, "Find my beans" or something, and we were like, "What?"
beans.
Yeah, it was something weird.
Okay, wait. I'm remembering.
He pulled us all into this freezer. It was a big freezer, like a walk-in freezer, as part of the meat plant.
Maybe I don't remember.
Yes, just agree with me.
Okay.
We went to
But
where
then because I
he would
remember the
shoot
freezer
lambs.
opened, and I think we went into the. I do remember the lambs. Yes.
Is the lambs the thing where somebody had to crawl around the thing,
Yes.
around the perimeter of the room?
Yes,
Yes.
and that man like pushed that little girl out of the way and was like, "I want to do it." And
Yeah,
crawled
yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
The people we were with, we did not like.
They were there was one guy in particular who was so aggressive and like me, let me do it, and
Yeah.
like Caitlin just said,
Yeah.
shoving people, including children, out of the way.
Right. And when we do escape rooms, I like to have everybody get an opportunity to do something.
Yeah,
And like I want to see it happen, but I want everybody to do it.
right. Everyone wants to feel like they participated, they helped.
Yeah.
Because everybody has to pay. And if you're somebody who's like paying the same price as everyone else, and then everyone else solves the puzzles, and you're just like, oh, okay, I guess I'm
Yeah.
just here too.
And sometimes there's people that don't want to do it and just be there. And
Yeah.
that's fine too. But I at least want them, like if we solved it, they'd be like, hey, push that thing.
Yeah.
And they push it and they're like, well, cool, I did that.
Yeah.
And
Like,
that
I-
will come into play later.
Yeah. So
But this guy was like, I want to do everything.
that whole family was kind of like that. We didn't know the relatives or like
How all these other
everybody-
people knew each other.
Yeah.
There was 7 of them. There was a little girl, a father of the little girl, and then a family. And I
Yeah.
think that whole family was together, and then the little girl and the dad were separate.
Yeah.
And we'll confirm that later, but that's what I think it
Yeah.
was. And then us.
Yeah.
And so the shoving family just wanted to do everything,
But then they couldn't do anything.
but they didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, they didn't know how to solve escape puzzles. Like they didn't know like the kind of logic that these puzzles usually require, and we very much do.
Yeah.
And they just would never listen to what we were telling them to do.
So
Yeah.
in that room where you like had to crawl through.
So this is the room with the lambs where
Yeah.
Mike has to shoot the lambs to kill them, and it's little stalls, and then behind the little stalls is like a big thing where you could crawl into, and it was like L shaped.
Yeah.
So you crawl in on the left and then go back behind the stalls, and there's holes throughout it
In the wood.
In the wood, and someone had a flashlight, and I think they asked for it, or they found it in there. But they found the flashlight, and on the other side of the holes was a number.
There was like numbers and symbols.
Oh no, it was up or
Yeah.
down. And then the symbols on our side that we could see were like the boat, a bicycle, an inhaler, like things from the movie.
Yeah.
So I'd say, oh, inhaler, and we could stick our finger through and find the person and be like, oh, what's this one?
Yeah.
And they'd say, oh, that's up. So then on a power box, you'd have to find that and turn them on and off.
Right.
So they were getting all of them, and they were like, we can't find the last one. And then I walk over to Caitlin, who is manning the power box now because shoving mom couldn't do it.
Yeah, she was like, I can't see. And I'm like, I can do it. And so I just walked over.
But she wouldn't
and
let her.
She
She
just
was-
wouldn't
for a
let me do
second.
it. And I was like, at a certain point, I just get so frustrated, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do it. Nope, you've lost your privileges.
They're yelling like,
it's my turn.
bicycle up,
and so
inhaler
then
down.
I just like flipped them all really quick, and then waited for the last one.
And no one, they couldn't find the last one. I knew it was over to the side.
Yeah.
So then I walk over to Caitlin, and I was like, which one are we missing? And she goes, boat. I take boat, and I click it down, and then the whole room freaks out.
Pennywise appeared again.
Pennywise appeared again, freaked us out, and we left. That door opened, and then we were like, we have to go. So then that opened into the garage.
Yes.
I do remember that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, because I remember thinking, that's weird that this person's garage is connected to a meat plant where they kill lambs right away. That's weird.
And little butcher guy was gone.
And little butcher guy left us. I don't know where he went.
I think he went to just go reset the room.
I did like him.
Yeah.
He was the first actor we interacted with, and the actors are there to help tell the story, but also to like give hints.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that he was giving the hints, I thought was so good. Where like he didn't, obviously he's giving a hint, but he didn't say it in a way where it was like, hey, I'm giving you a hint. Like there was one with like a baseball, and like he was like tossing the baseball up and down. He's like, huh, yeah, me and my brother, we used to like to play baseball. maybe this is something. And he like just tossed the ball to somebody, and you're like, okay, well now let's try to figure out what this is.
Yeah, and we found a baseball-sized hole.
Right.
We're like, let's put it in here. And he was like, no, my favorite ball. You lost it. And then
Yeah.
It did something.
But like he, every one of his hints was like a little character thing, instead of just being like, maybe you should put a ball in there. You know, like I just liked the way he did it.
Yeah.
And especially comparing it to the way like some of the people later were doing it, I was like, boy, that first guy, we didn't know how good he was until now.
Well,
The
whole
person later,
first-
though, was giving us those types of hints, but we still weren't getting it.
No, but
So-
the whole first chapter, we'll say, but
Yeah.
they were like, the actors were very good.
Yeah.
Not that any of these actors were bad,
Right.
but some of them were better.
Honestly, some these actors are better than some other actors I've seen do similar things.
How many actors have you seen put balls in holes?
Okay, I meant, never mind. Well,
And
that's another
describe-
episode that you guys will later talk about, I'm sure. So
It's Fan Fest. I'm going to say it out loud.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you mean. We're
I didn't think the actors in Dungeons and Dragons or in
Star Trek.
Star Trek were good, but
I thought they were okay for what they were.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know Star Trek, so I was like, these people are probably acting exactly like Star Trek.
Yeah, this was Star Trek to me, and Dungeons and Dragons is very like huzzah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
talking into a shrub.
Okay, well that has nothing
Sometimes
to do with
people
it.
talk into a shrub and they like it.
Yeah, that's part of it. That had to be part of it.
I've never played that game, but I assume all of it is talking into shrubs.
Or like wine bottles sticking out very far from
Yeah.
barrels.
Yeah.
Listen, we'll get into that when we get into that. This has nothing to do with that. So anyway, now we're in the garage. Now this garage is the garage from the movie where we see Georgie, his brother, I don't remember his brother's name, Big Georgie is trying to find Georgie in the sewer with the pipes, or with the hamster thing he set up, the
Yeah.
hamster pipes.
Yeah.
And he put water in it and put his brother's like
That
little
was very
toy
cool.
in it. And now this is from the movie. Like he put his brother in
Yeah.
it, and then he found like which pipe he would have gone through.
Right.
That is set up in this garage. The camera is set up in the garage, like where Pennywise is shown in the images, like click, 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 and then he pops up huge on the screen. So I'm like, uh-oh, is that going to happen? Because that is the scariest part of the movie. But I saw the pipes thing. I was like, whoa, that's this. And there was a pump you had to pump, and the water would come out, and that pushed a little boat out. And I didn't pump it enough. I couldn't see it. Also, it's very dark in all of these rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lighting is very dark, but looks cool and very themed. I just couldn't see it.
Yeah.
So I'm pumping it, and nothing happens. And then one of the shoving family comes along and starts pumping it far faster than you've ever seen, trying to break it. And he's like, "Oh, I found this! I did it! I did it!" I was like, "Okay, yeah, you did it."
He loves taking credit.
Yeah, shoving
boy.
What I
Yeah.
compared this family to was Billy Madison, right?
Oh, the O'Doyles.
The O'Doyles. These are
Yes.
the O'Doyles. We're going
They
to call
were.
them the shoving family, but they were the O'Doyles, where they loved themselves and loved shouting out how much they ruled
Yeah.
and driving off a cliff on a bus. Right? Isn't that what happens to them?
No, they it's not in a bus. They drive over a banana peel in their family car, and then that makes them swerve off a cliff.
Okay, yeah.
But the banana peel came from the bus, from Chris Farley eating it as the
I
bus
see.
driver.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't, then what, that's not happy. What did I
That's
say?
Billy Madison.
That is Billy, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's this family. If you want to picture them, that's them. Just like a big, mean bully family.
Yeah.
So they got the boat all on their own. And then, I don't know, that room confused me where we didn't know what to do with something.
There was like a key that we
Yeah.
couldn't figure out where it went, because like there was a keyhole that it fit in, but it didn't turn.
And we couldn't see it. So we could be putting this in like a lot, something that has not a key at all.
Yeah,
Right.
at one point I got so fed up with not being able to see, I told Kenneth to take his phone out. And
I
use
did. I
his
took my
phone
flashlight
light.
out and I was like, oh, this is just a water bottle hole. Like, it's not even a key. So it's not the right thing.
I think the thing I was trying to open was the right thing, and it just like it was hard to turn the key, because that it was later ended up turning, and I was like, I just couldn't figure out how to turn the key. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. And then I don't remember much that happened after that, but I do remember one very big thing.
Yeah.
And we did whatever we were supposed. We took the boat, and there was a map of where the sewers were, and if you put the boat on it, it would light up, and then it would stop lighting up. And I don't know if I did that right, but after I did that, all the lights kind of turned off.
Yeah.
And the garage door started opening on the other side where we should leave, and here he comes.
Yeah.
First full body Pennywise.
Full body Pennywise pops out at us, chasing us to this door, and shoving family runs, everyone else runs.
Yeah.
I stop and turn around, and it was like, like a sexy song, you know. I was like, not that I'm in love with him, but it just felt. I was like,
We all turned around and we cheered.
Yeah.
we went, whoa,
And
there
us,
he
the
is.
the scary stuff fans that we are, we see him and we're just like, hey, we like you.
We love you.
We love you. Good job.
Thumbs
At
up
that point,
at him.
I knew it was probably a little girl in that costume because I was taller than her.
Yeah, Pennywise was small.
Yeah.
It was probably the girl that checked us in.
You know, yeah, maybe.
It might have
I
been.
think they all take turns being
We know they do
Pennywise.
because we've confirmed that later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we see Pennywise and we're like, whoa, there he is. And he's running at us. And it was funny because he'd run at us and then stop because he knew that we were not moving and could not.
Right. We're supposed to be scared and run away, and then he never catches up to us, but we didn't run away and we stopped to admire him.
Yeah, so he
And
stopped.
so then he
and
just awkwardly stops.
not stop, but like walk slower. So he did not catch up to us because then what does he do? Just
Right.
wave at us? So like we don't run, but we walk to the thing. And then as the door is closing behind us, we're waving at him like thumbs up, like, we love you.
Yeah, good, this is
Heart,
cool.
giving little hearts like, yeah, Pennywise, we love you. And then he's just waving at us goodbye. And now we're in the sewer again. That I think, am I right?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Yeah, the one with the toys hanging from
Yes,
the
this is the main big sewer.
Yeah.
Not the one we went in the first room in the very beginning, like the actual sewer from the movie.
Yeah.
And this one, the lighting, so good. Like, I can't get over how beautiful this all looked.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're in the sewer and there's like toys hanging from
Strings.
like in the holes of the sewer, like where the light comes through.
Yeah.
The grates above you. There's like 4 or 5 big grates above you.
Yeah.
And
There's like missing kid posters on the
kid
wall.
posters. And then there's a kid locked on the other side of the sewer.
Yeah,
There's
in
a
the
little
cage.
guy.
Around the corner, a little guy. A fully grown adult, but it's a kid.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm trying to find my brother. He's down here. Can you help me? He liked this. Like, he liked baby dolls. And then family was like, we're looking for Jimmy. Look for Jimmy on the wall. We're looking for Jimmy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jimmy. Okay, this guy must have told them Jimmy. So I'm like, there's no Jimmy here. I don't know. And he goes, no, the toys. They liked these toys.
Yeah.
And they're like, toys, look for toys. We're looking for toys. And then on the posters, it would say like a toy and the kid's name and different things. But that, they just kept throwing us loops that this kid was not saying
Right.
and yelling the wrong things.
And
were-
the toys were right above us.
The toys were above us. And so we were supposed to match the toys with the kids. And we kind of ended up doing that. And in
Yeah.
order of how they showed on the roof of the holes.
Right.
But we eventually got there, and then we found the key and unlocked this kid, and then he brought us deeper into the sewer.
Yeah, and then he was now the actor that was like guiding us through the rest of the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, he
And it was
our-
like, and we just found him locked in a cage.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so cool.
and he gave us flashlights if we asked for them.
Yeah, that seems to
Yeah.
be the recurring thing in these is like the actor will have flashlights, but they won't just give them to you.
Which I kind of like.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I don't have a flashlight. I wish I had a flashlight. He'd be like, oh, well, here's one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was cool. And again, annoying family ruined that a little bit, but we got through it.
Yeah.
We beat to the next room. Oh, we didn't. We don't know. We'll never know. They made it seem like we won. So we got to the next room, and now we're in front of the big house
Yeah.
from the movie. And this is that house where it's dilapidated. It looks like a classic haunted house, and it shows up in both films. And there's a well in that house that Pennywise's lair is eventually in. So I was like, okay, I hope we find that eventually. That's going to be cool. But yeah, so we go in the house, we see this huge facade of this house, and it looks like we're in the neighborhood. And we're inside a building still. Like it's cool.
Yeah, and
Right.
it just looks so tall. Like it looks like it is the size of that house.
Yeah, in this little building.
Right.
And there's fences and shrubs and all around us.
And one little balloon.
One little balloon.
Yeah.
And a mailbox. And so we had to find the
postcard.
postcard that one of the boys does for the girl. I'm not going to remember any of these characters' names because there's like 7 or 8 of them, which is
Yeah.
too many characters. Stranger Things has enough kids. That's the perfect number. It, to me, has too many kids.
Yeah.
Richie, Georgie, Mike, and they're all basic names. They're Goosebumps names, in my opinion. Goosebumps has very easy names, and they're forgettable.
Yeah. Carly Beth.
No, that's not. That's the one you remember.
That's the one I remember because it's a weird name.
Yeah. What was the girl's name?
In it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly. And I watched this movie months ago,
Yeah.
and I don't remember their names, but I don't remember anything. So, except I'm reading this from what I wrote down immediately after,
Right.
and I obviously forgot in the meantime
Right.
about 3 big things. So in front of this house, I remember finding the postcard, and I think I put it in the mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you went and shoved Shoving Kid.
And I shoved Shoving Kid out of my
like, "Take
way.
that!"
Yeah. How do you
Meanwhile,
like it?
The actor kid is like, oh my god, we gotta hurry, my brother.
Yeah, and then the main door of the house opens, and boom, Pennywise came out from the side of us.
Yeah.
In front of the house, and now he's chasing us into the house.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, I think is where the arm, like an arm popped out somewhere of Pennywise's arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of like arm through the window swipes.
Yeah, little stuff where you don't expect it.
Like a classic boo hole scare instead
Yeah.
of just like him fully
Yeah.
showing up.
Yeah, he'll
Or
just pop
he's
out.
just like behind a window and staring at you until you realize he's there, and then
Yes.
he walks away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, very cool. So now we're in the house, and inside the house, do you remember there was that first room with the piano
Oh, yes.
and the staircase? And
Yeah.
this looked
Yeah.
like the Haunted Mansion, like very cool, good sized room.
Yeah.
And there's a piano there, and the brother was like, "Oh, I like to play songs with my brother," and then they're all like trying to find and there's letters missing above the fireplace,
Yeah.
and to this day we didn't get this room.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah,
we were
we-
supposed
I
to
don't
do.
know what we were supposed to do. We had to play the piano to something, and the notes I think were labeled with letters.
Yeah.
And so we had to make. He's like, "Oh, I like to make words." So I
Yeah.
was like, okay, we need to make a word. That's what the kid said. I like to make
Yeah.
words with my brother. And they
Right.
kept yelling random letters to us. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's this. It's a word. It's a word we have to make. And they were like, ZQWJ. It's that. Put that in there. I was like, I don't think it's that.
And every time they would do that, the little kid was like, no, my brother used to make words.
Yeah. And I was also giving the kid, like, really? Eyes? Like, are you kidding
And
me?
he kind of was too. It was
Yeah.
really funny.
Like, we were with this kid together.
We were Jim Halperting him the
Yes.
whole time. Like
And I was
looking.
like, and he'd say that, and I'd be like, I don't think that's what it is. And then he'd be like, well, I don't know. I'm like, I do know you know, and it's not that. I was like, we're not with them.
yeah, we don't know them.
We're our own thing.
We're
and
smart.
The Shoving family is not with us.
But eventually he realized we were going to run out of time and just clicked a button on the side of the piano.
Yeah. Well, he's like, you did it. And then the piano, I think, opened and something happened. Or
We got another letter.
we got another letter, and then the lights started flickering
Yeah.
above the stairs. And then there was another light that was off, and there was a light switch on the wall, and they had to like match up the lights with
Yeah.
that timing. And it might have been the dad, not the Shoving family, but someone was doing it that was not us, and they had to match it. And every time that last one or the one before the last one, they would get it wrong.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't work. And so eventually it just worked on its own. And the side of the staircase opened up, and we went underneath the stairs.
Yeah.
And in there was that the room with the 3 doors.
Yeah, that was the 3-door
okay.
room.
Yeah.
And this is from the movie again, where it says scary, not scary at all, very scary.
Yeah.
And that's like obviously in the movie, which one do we pick? So I think this is the one with the shoes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I opened the middle one, or the left one that said scary. And I think there was something scary in it.
That was the girl that's like
Oh, the
hanging
girl
in
in
there with
half.
no legs.
Yeah, there was a girl sliced in half.
Yeah.
Gory, gross, fake, but cool.
Yeah. And she like says her little line like, where are my shoes?
Yeah, and so we have to find her shoes. And in the middle room is a big long hallway with a trunk at the end of it. And it looks like a closet. And the trunk is around the corner. And I went in there by myself, big brave boy. Like the Pennywise could have come out anywhere. But I found, and at this point I was more calm. I was more not as, I was like, Pennywise is just this little guy.
Yeah, once I knew that I was bigger than Pennywise, I was like, I can do anything.
We can beat him up.
Yeah. So Yeah, we find it, and then the third one I think had the shoes in it, and Shoving Family found them and didn't know what to do with them, and I was like, "Bring me the shoes."
No, you found the shoe.
Did I?
And the kid took it from you.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, I found the shoes, and I was like, I know what to do with these, and then
Yeah.
they were gone. The kid,
Yeah, he took
Shoving
them.
kid took them and put them in the thing, and I was like, I hope this room explodes.
I
with them in it.
kind of yelled at him a bit when he took it from you. I was like, he found it. Let him put them in there.
Yeah.
Did I end up putting them in, or did
No,
he do it?
he still ran away and put them in there.
Yeah.
Also, like Shoving Kid, I want to say he's like probably 15, but he's like taller than all of us.
Yes.
Like he was a huge child.
Yeah, and I'm all for letting kids do stuff,
Yeah.
but not every single thing wrong.
Right.
Yeah. He was at an age where he should have known
Maybe
better.
17, but
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
a teenager.
I think the shoes were in with the hanging lady.
Yeah, you had to go back in and it was under her. You
Yes.
had to like go get them.
And so the third door has not been opened yet.
Yeah.
So then we put the shoes in, then we hear a click, and the third door opens, which is, I think, whatever is in that order. It's in the order of the movie. Scary, not scary, and very scary.
Yeah.
I think very scary opened.
Yeah.
And we went in there, and it was the room filled with dolls from the movie.
Like the clown dolls.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a lot of clown dolls, but a lot of other dolls. And one of the clowns was the classic Tim Curry Pennywise. I really liked that. It was dressed like that. I don't know. It might have been in the movie too.
It was.
It was in the movie.
Yeah.
And it was very center and like, oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And in the center of that room is a coffin, and Mike from Stranger Things character goes in there, and I think he is a doll. Like he opens it and a doll of him is in there, but that's
Yeah.
not in there.
But then Pennywise jumps out of that in the movie, and I was
yeah.
mentally ready for that.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
oh,
oh,
he's gonna
heck
eat out of
yeah.
this thing.
I was like, I'm ready.
Yes. And yeah, after seeing the movie, there's things you see and you're like, oh, this is gonna happen, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
So we're in there, and all the dolls, like a light shines on their eye, on their face, and then the kid's like, "Oh no, they can see me. I don't want them to see me."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I don't want to see him." So I walked up to the doll and I covered its eyes, and then a light shines on a different one. He's like, "It can still see me." And so I was like, "We have to put our hands on the eyes." So
Yeah.
we did all that, and then Shoving Family was like, "I know. Let's put our hands in the eye." And then they were doing it like, "I told you this."
Yeah.
And so then we do all that, and then the coffin opens up, and he's like, "Someone's got to get in. Someone's got to go in the coffin." And there was this little girl,
Yeah. She's like 8.
adorable little girl.
Yeah.
And she goes, "I'll do it."
Yeah.
And Shoving Family says, "I'll do it," and
Yeah.
shoves her out of the way.
She wanted to do it. She really did.
She really did. And he jumps in there and slams the door behind him. I
Yeah.
said, I hope that sends him to hell or something, where we don't have to see him again.
Yeah.
But no, the other door on the side of the room opened, and we go into one of the last rooms, which is like a bunch of pipes, big sewer pipes,
Yeah.
and like a maintenance room probably for a sewer. And then he's in there already.
Yeah.
And I was like, "How did you get in here?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I was in here. It's a trap door."
There was like a secret door in the
yes,
back.
there was a trap door which led him in there, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And this room had a platform that you could walk up and kind of oversee everything. And there's big pipes with stuff, and that we had to figure out. And I don't know what ended up happening in there, but that was where I was still like overwhelmed of all this family annoying doing
think
everything.
I started yelling at the family at one point because they were just throwing the little golf balls
yeah, there was
down the
little
pipes,
golf balls that you had to put in each hole.
and they weren't listening. To
I think
me.
this is the one where one of you two literally like had to figure it out and just like take charge.
Yeah,
And tell
I
everyone
stepped
what
back.
to do.
I walked up to that thing. Little boy, the character little boy is up on the thing,
Yeah,
and I walk
his
up next
feet
to
were
him.
like propped up on the thing, and he was just watching
Yeah,
us.
and I walked up next to him, but my arms like hanging over the banister.
Yeah.
like crossed, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, "We're not doing this right." So they're just throwing us stuff, and we're ruining it. And as soon as they say a number, I was like, "Just tell me the number. The keypad's up here. I'm just gonna wait."
Yeah.
And so they're figuring out, and Caitlin was putting these little golf balls into a hole underneath the staircase that I was in, and it would end up in a different area, and you'd have to know the order of that.
Right.
And so she's trying to do that, and they're yelling the wrong things. And also at the same time, there's black light letters saying like "You'll float to" or "Welcome home" or something. Whatever a phrase was from the movie, one on each pipe, and you had to put those pipes in order. But we ended up figuring it out, and I think in that room maybe the black light showed the letters or the numbers for the keypad at the end.
That one, the black light on the wall happened when we first met him in the sewer.
Yeah. That was with the
We
the
timed
toys.
out.
Oh, with the toys. You're right. But this one, I don't know how we ended up getting it. We probably didn't.
No, this one we did solve.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, because one of the two of you was like being very systematic about it and being like, Like if it goes out of that hole, it's nothing. Ignore that.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
tell me when it comes out
They
of
were
one
like,
with a
was like,
number.
yelling what
0,
numbers-
2, 0, 0,
They kept
0,
throwing
4.
it into the nothing hole, and I'm like, it's nothing. I was like, stop putting it in that one.
So yeah, so it would either end up in a number or nothing, and they ruined it. So yeah, I put the number in, and then we got into the next room, and here we are, the final room of it chapter 1, Pennywise's lair.
Yeah.
And now this is a huge room. His caravan is in the middle of the room, and we run up to that caravan, and we're like, dance, dance.
We instantly start yelling for Pennywise
And
to
the
dance.
kid is like trying to do a story thing. He's
He
like,
really is.
Here we are in Pennywise's lair, and we're like, dance, clown, dance. And we know, like in the movie,
this
it's,
is what I paid for.
yeah, in the movie, it's where the curtain drops and he does his little creepy dance that you can remember.
Yeah.
But I was like, he's got to do it. He's got to pop out.
Oh yeah,
and do
there was
it.
a button too.
There was a button.
There was a button that back in the day, I guess when it either for only media or back in the day when it first opened, you pushed the button and fireworks, like
Well, I think
little
that-
sparklers happened.
Yeah, I think that happened when it started though, because so it happens. Like this is the end of the thing, and the curtain drops, and there is a Pennywise animatronic of him standing there, and it does the little song, the do, and then he starts dancing.
Yeah.
like he does in the movie,
His legs just start going up and down on the sides.
and his little arms are pumping.
yeah.
Yeah.
and it's
It looked good.
yeah. I was just standing there in awe
Yeah.
of this thing. And yeah, smoke would have shot out. Smoke might have shot out.
I think we got fog, but definitely not
Yeah, not
those
fireworks. There
sparklers.
was like big sparklers shot out of the sides.
I think I was just overwhelmed at looking at this animatronic and not knowing that this is the kind of thing that we would be able to see in here.
never once.
And
And
it was
I was just
huge
like,
in there.
whoa.
That room was massive.
Yeah, that room was huge.
Whatever else was happening,
No, there was no
completely
fireworks.
over my head. I was just like, look at that dancing robot.
Yes, there's a
My
dancing-
first
and it
thought
looks-
was-
and not like
yeah.
your hokey little thing.
Yeah, he looked awesome.
This is not SpongeBob Dark Ride, which does not look hokey, but this is real. This is good.
Yeah.
My first thought was, this is crazy. My second thought was, how is this animatronic better than Walt Disney's new one?
Yeah. Oh, burn. Yeah. She's right. Yeah. No, it was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't like 100% good, but it was good. Like,
It
you
was,
could
I mean,
tell
for an
where-
escape room, it was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yes.
I can't believe how good
for
this
something I
is.
did not know was going to be there.
Yeah.
It was so good.
And I tried to find pictures and video of this online to show Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
And from both of these escape rooms, no pictures are on the internet of what
I
this
don't think they
is.
want them to know.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a surprise. You're not even supposed to hear about it.
Yeah. So anyway,
There's a dancing animatronic.
yeah, you're not supposed to know. So yeah, that's how it ends, and we defeated him somehow. I don't remember because we were still in awe of him.
Yeah.
And then we go into the gift shop.
Yeah.
The kid leads us out into the gift shop, which was it themed anything?
It was just like, there was like a little corner where they had like real.
Oh, well, that was on the other side, but I think it was more
It's
like
not really themed. It's like carnival themed
carnival.
loosely.
Yeah. More carnival than the movie theater. It was not the movie theater,
No,
but yeah, it was like a carnival little tent.
kind of like loosely themed to a
Yeah.
carnival.
Yeah, there was little games you could play, but
Yeah.
that was about it.
And yeah, the other side of the room was like a little museum, a very small museum of real stuff that Warner Brothers donated to this place to have.
Yeah,
props.
like
Yeah.
pieces of the sets and like
there was
like costumes.
The 3 doors were there,
Yeah.
like a set piece. The entrance to the sewer was there.
The
Yeah.
bikes.
Oh yeah, the bikes were all sitting there. You could ask them to take pictures with each thing, and they'll.
And
take
it looks
pictures
like
with
maybe some like models of like set pieces and stuff.
Yeah, and like little information things. Very very cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, then he was like, "Hi, my name's not really Timmy. My name is this.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us."
I think his name was Logan.
Logan. Yeah. He's like, "Thank you for coming. Is there any questions you had about any puzzles or anything?" So, and we could talk about it, and it was cool that they had that opportunity.
Yeah. To drop character and just be like, all right, like what do you know, or like if you want to leave a review, mention my name.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. So yeah. And I was like, well, he's like, I don't really have a brother. He's not really dead.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then we immediately had to go into It Chapter 2.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there was maybe like 10 minutes before
Yeah.
the next one started. So we were like, okay, well, let's go check in again.
yeah, and then they changed it so that the names of these are It Chapter 1, The Sewers,
Yeah.
and this next one's called It Chapter 2, The Funhouse.
Yeah.
So we walk back into the movie theater. We were like, all right, we're here for this one, and our fingers are crossed more than ever that this whole shoving family is not with us.
Yeah.
And they all go in the bathroom, and as soon as we get out there, we're all like, they sucked.
Yeah.
They were so annoying, and that kind of ruined it a little bit.
Yeah.
I said if we were checking in and that family was with us, I would ask to be moved to a different time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
can we pay more to move? 'Cause
Yeah.
I would have done it.
Yeah. It would have been worth it to do it. We would have probably had to move Saw also.
Yeah.
But I mean, it would have been worth it, I think.
Yeah.
But and I think we were worried because we walk in, or
Okay,
like
yeah.
I don't remember what order, but like the little girl and the dad, the cute girl that wanted to go in the coffin and didn't get to, they show up and we're like, "Are you doing the next one?" And they're like, "Yeah." And we were like, "Oh no, that whole family's gonna
Yeah,
be
because
here."
they all went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because there's like a little middle area with bathrooms and that leads to the gift shop.
Mm-hmm.
That is not themed at all.
So I think one of us was just like, "Oh, is that rest of that family coming too?" And they were like, "I don't know. We're not with them."
And we went,
Thank God.
we were like, well, first of all, what'd you think of them? They're like, they sucked. We're like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah,
They
good,
sucked.
good.
We hated them. And we're like, you guys, so then we checked in. They're like, no, it's just the three of you and this dad and daughter. We're
Yeah.
like, just us? Awesome.
Yeah, the 5 of us. This is going to be great.
Wow. Okay.
We're talking to this family. I don't remember where they said they were from.
I think they're from far. They're from somewhere like
They were
in
from
the
like
middle.
Colorado or something.
Yeah. They said they came here just for this.
They're
They
from Tahoe.
Tahoe.
Okay. Where's that?
Well, Tahoe goes around to 2 different states.
Okay.
So we don't know.
Whatever. So,
We'll never know.
but the daughter, because the whole time this little girl's in here, I was like, I can't believe that this dad like dragged his daughter
Yeah.
into this scary escape room. Like this, she must be terrified.
Yeah. And she has a Pennywise shirt on.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a little.
But then, yeah,
thing
the
on.
dad's like, yeah, this escape room, like our whole trip was based around doing these because she loves Pennywise.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, okay, now I'm really happy that she's here. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, are you doing the Saw one too? Or they're like, no, we're literally here just for this. I was like, oh, well, are you going to go to Horror Unleashed? Like that just opened.
And we hadn't gone yet.
Yeah. And they're like, well, we're thinking about it. We didn't realize that this was why we're here.
Yeah.
I was like, we're here for that, for the Horror Unleashed thing. And honestly, I'm going to tell people, go there for these escape rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we'll get to a review at the end, but you've already heard how much we talk about how much we love these.
Yeah, these were great. I mean, what do you mean? Yeah, we already said this is the best thing
Yeah.
we've ever done.
I mean, like comparison to Horror Unleashed.
oh,
I'll
sorry.
say it right now. It's better
It is better.
I mean, yeah.
For yeah, we'll get into it better.
in
Yeah,
every perspective.
In every perspective, it's better. So anyway, It Chapter 2.
Yes.
The lady says, all right, please wait right here for your
High school reunion.
I was like, oh yeah, we all went to the same high school. Me, dad, daughter, and Caitlin and Kenneth. We all went to the same high school, and we're
Yes.
reunioning right now.
At this Chinese restaurant.
Yes. So we walk into the Chinese restaurant, and there was a pre-show video of this guy, and the guy at the counter is like, hey, our friend couldn't make it, but he wanted to send a video.
Yeah.
Let's watch it. And immediately I was like, right before we walk in, we're like, the actors in that were so good.
Yeah.
None of them were bad. They were awesome.
Yeah, like none of them were like cringy.
Yeah.
Like their hints were like clever and like, you know, like you had to really like figure out what they were trying to say.
Yeah. And immediately we walk into this thing and he goes, hi, welcome to your reunion. Let's hear from our friend Jimmy, who we haven't heard from in a while. Take it away, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And then he plays the video and we're like, we both all look at each other like, we spoke too soon.
Yeah.
But the pre-show shows this guy in a suit, and he's like, "Hey guys, so sorry I couldn't make it, but yeah, we're at the Chinese restaurant. We're excited to be there. Hope you have fun. First things first, let's get down to the rules. Don't pick stuff up. Don't shove anybody. Don't do anything that the shoving family did in the last room.
Yeah.
Basically, here's all the stuff that they ignored, and I'm telling you right now. So number one, Jimmy loves telling us rules.
Yeah, I was like, this is classic Jimmy explaining all the safety
Our
information.
classic friend Jimmy.
Every day at lunch, Jimmy was always telling us, guys, be careful. The contents of the container may be hot after it comes out of the microwave. So please, you know, grab it with a napkin. Like
Yes.
this is his favorite thing.
Driving with Jimmy,
Yeah.
so much. His objects in mirror close when they appear. Be one car lengths apart from everybody. Like,
Yeah.
when parking, like everything, just
Very thorough.
That's Jimmy.
That's him.
Yeah.
So of course this is exactly to be expected. He's going to tell us not to climb, not to pick anything up.
That this is frightening and there's fog and lighting and scary elements. Classic
Yes.
Jimmy. So that happens, and then he goes, all right, let's go into the. And now this first room looks like the entrance to a Chinese food restaurant.
Yeah, we're at the host
Yeah.
stand.
Yeah, in like a fully built little room.
Yeah.
And the glass door that leads outside is right there, and you can look into the parking lot.
Yeah.
As if you'd walk up these stairs into this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we went around and looked, and they're blacked out, so you can't see into it, but you can see out of it. And the doors are locked.
That on the outside of that wall it looks like a Chinese restaurant.
Right, yeah, and it says like
Yeah.
whatever the name of the restaurant is from the movie.
Yeah.
So then we go into the restaurant, and we're like in the restaurant, but there's a wall there that you can't see what it looks like, a fish tank maybe.
Yeah, I think
There
there's
was a fish
There was a
tank.
real fish
Yeah.
tank in there. So yeah, we walk
Real little
into the
fish.
room, and we're in the dining room, like the main dining room, and there's little tables along the wall, and then leading to a bigger dining room with like the circular big table that
like a Lazy Susan in the middle,
Lazy
like
Susan.
two levels of Lazy Susan.
Yeah.
Right? There's
Yes. on the big table, and now this is all one big room, and there's like a freezer when you walk in. There's
a bunch of like to-go food containers
Yeah.
and like receipts
Yeah.
on the counters and
a
stuff.
counter, and the fish tank is there, real fish. I wonder what they're getting paid,
Yeah.
or the animatronics. I don't know to this day.
Oh yeah, honestly, they could have
They
been.
could have been, and yeah, we're already blown away from the first one.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, this one's worse. I hear this one's worse. Not worse, but like I've heard people like the first one better.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a puzzle in there where you have to find the to-go containers that matched
The
the
receipts.
receipts, and we did all that. We let little girl do it.
Yeah, she got to put the last one down.
And every time we were going to do something, I said, let's say we're going to do it before we do it, so in case something scary happens, we know. Which is something we did not do in the first one because Shoving Family was doing it.
Yeah, there was
Nor
no.
did you do later on.
Yeah,
we didn't do it
that'll
later
come
on.
back later.
Yes, it will. They will haunt us later. So we put that down, and then we were escorted. I don't know if anything happened. Did something happen?
I think something happened. The lights flickered and
Yeah.
like some
It
sinister
unlocked
stuff.
something.
Oh, on the table.
Yeah, and then we started spinning the Lazy Susan to
Yeah,
match.
and the Lazy Susans had to match the food items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the menus or something, and that was cool. And our guy is still with us from the first room. That was not a very good actor.
Yeah.
And then the next room opens, and we're in
Is that in the
attic.
clubhouse
No,
or
the
the
yeah,
attic?
the attic.
we're in the attic where Mike has like his collection of stuff, and there's a computer and
Oh yeah.
what was that thing called that you put stuff in?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but I walked in there and I went, "We're gonna have to put something in there."
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it looks like a volcano from a science
it's
project.
from the movie.
It's like leather. It's made out of leather,
Made out of
and
leather.
it's like that thing that
he called it something.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called.
chug.
Yeah,
Chud.
Yeah, the chud.
Chud.
Yeah.
Chud.
He said something
Chud.
about the chud, and I didn't watch the movie, so I didn't remember that this is that this is from the movie. He's like, "Do you guys know chud?" And I was like, "Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers," and he like ignored me. But I was like, "There's a movie called Chud, and that's what it stands for."
Yeah.
We were trying to like. There was things on the walls that spell out numbers, but we
Well, yeah, there's like
didn't get that.
No,
and
there's-
so he
there's-
just kept
there
saying
are
like,
pictures.
"Take a step back and like look at it," and we're like, "We are. I don't know what this is."
His hints were not good. His
No.
hints were basically just telling us exactly what to do.
Yeah, he's like, sometimes I like to take a step back and look at all the pictures that are on the wall, like that right there.
Yeah, and see if they make a shape.
She has to make it like a shape or like a number or something. And look at the map and all the pins, because there was pins on the map, and I was like, oh, maybe that's what these pictures are from, the pins, and we have to find them.
Yeah.
He's like, no, take a step back and look at the shape of the pins.
Yeah.
And how they make like a 4, maybe.
And then
Oh yeah, it's a 4.
the computer, we had to type in a password, and then I typed in password. It clearly did not work. But then he was
I
like,
typed in chud. That didn't
Yeah.
work either.
"No, it did. That was the thing."
Oh, was it?
because yeah, I had walked over, and he gets up behind me, and he was like, "How do you search chud?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"I don't know. Let me type it in."
No,
and then I
'cause-
did, and then that's when Ken had something about a rock, and I just remember that being so funny.
I found a rock.
Yeah, we walked in immediately, and you're like, I found a rock.
I type in chud.
And no,
I
I
turn
said,
around,
this rock has a magnet in it. This is for something.
and then the rock is just in my hand. And then the dad goes, "See, she was right. She knew we were going to have to put something in there." And then I put the rock in the chud.
And
And
then
then
the
the
next
door
door
unlocked.
opened. And in the next room was the old lady's house from the movie,
Yeah.
where you go in, and we're going to call her Saggy Titty Lady. because she had him.
Yeah.
Which before this, we even got into chapter 2. We were all like, that'd be crazy if she was in it.
Yeah.
I didn't remember her.
Yeah. And so we're in the movie and he goes, all right, have a seat. I'm going to make some, you guys want tea? And I was like, oh, that's from the movie. Whoa, she makes tea in the movie. I'm going to make some tea. Go ahead and like have a seat right here. So we're just sitting in the couch in this fully built living room from the movie. And there's like a bureau on one side.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right, yeah, just have a seat. And then the bureau shoots open. And
Well, he tells us to come closer.
yeah,
He's
but
like,
not
oh,
too close.
the tea's ready, but like stand
up.
right there.
Yeah. So then the teas, we hear like a whistle of the tea.
Yeah.
And the 2 doors on this wardrobe bureau open. And a animatronic of Saggy Titty Lady is in there flying out
Yeah.
at us.
Yeah.
I wanted to reach over and cover that little girl's eyes. I was like,
know.
I feel like she shouldn't be looking at this.
No, but she was loving it.
Yeah.
She was in awe of it.
Yeah, she was like, oh my God.
But also she was a little bit scared.
Yes.
She was.
I will say
She was
right
a
now-
little more nervous in this one than she was the first
Well, I
one.
think, yeah, and I think I was too, because it was just like, it was so much less chaotic that it was like easier to understand what's happening. And I feel
More
like it was
intimate with just us and not shoving family.
right. And there's more anticipation of like, oh, it's like quieter. So like when things happen, it's going to have a bigger impact, you
And
know?
I was less aggravated
Yeah.
about trying to solve these puzzles.
Yeah.
And the other one, we were too frustrated to be scared.
Yeah.
We were just like, this is so annoying.
Yeah.
And then this one, we were like, okay, now it's kind of working the way it's supposed to.
Yeah. So that happens, and then he goes, and then the door opened in the same room, leading to a hallway.
That has like 3 rooms off from the hallway.
Right.
And a bunch
So-
of pictures on the wall.
Yeah, and they were and he's like, it's interesting how these pictures can spin. And he would spin the picture, and I was like, okay, so we have to spin these pictures.
Yeah.
And he goes, and they look just like the ones from the one where you walk in this room.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, there's pictures on the other side of this wall. So they all went in the other room, and I was yelling what I described
describing
the pictures. So I was like, okay, that picture from the movie where Pennywise is older and he's standing with his family. Kane's like, upside down. Okay, upside down. All right. And Frank.
Oh, the bottom facing the left.
The dad thought that was hilarious.
It's not Anne Frank. It's just a lady that looked like her.
Yeah. But I was like, I know exactly what picture he's talking about.
Yeah.
And then he laughed out loud about that. And then I was like, old lady reading book to children, and she's creepy. To the left. All right, to the left. All right, book facing down. Book down. All right. And so we got all that done. I was describing them very funny. I don't remember right now, but it was funny.
Yeah.
And then one of those side rooms opened, and I think it was...
Was it the closet?
the one on the very end that was... We're going to call it like a vanity room.
Yeah.
It was a small vanity room, and this is the smallest room so far in all of it.
Yeah.
Was it that one first or the bathroom?
No, that was first because we had to revisit it. So we all crowd into that room. Little girl's right in front of me. There's
my
little
gosh.
trinkets on the counter.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do we do? And immediately the window of this room in front of us opens, and Pennywise like tries to snatch her.
Yeah.
He pops out, scares me a little bit, snatches at her, and I think he touched her. Like,
Yeah, I think he like whacked her face, but totally on accident.
Right, he
'cause
just didn't realize.
He was expecting this little girl, and boom, gets her, and then we're like, oh my God.
She was just kind of stunned for a moment.
For a second. And then we solve whatever happens in that room within a minute, and boom, from behind us, air.
Just a blast of air.
So she gets whipped in the face by Pennywise,
face by-
turns around, and then just gets blasted in the face by air.
Boom, like out of this closet of clothes or something. Like
Yeah.
air. Like it was
Like it was like a white drape or
white
something.
drapes over. Yeah. Boom, blast her in the and she's eye level with the air.
Yeah.
It would have
So
like
it's just
tickled
right
our
in
like
the face.
tummies.
Our bellies, yeah.
But no, it blasted her in the face. Like her hair flew back like comically. And
Is that when you said you felt her like press back into
I
you?
felt her like, yes, press into me like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And I felt bad. I was like, oh, this poor little girl, but she's having the time of her life. And yeah, there was some times where she like would kind of like grab like towards me and like, oh my gosh, we need to do something.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's okay, we got this. You're doing to this day, I'm very proud of her.
No, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, she did.
I was thrilled that we got to do that with her and like shepherd
Yeah.
her through
Yeah.
and give her the chance to do things, which at certain points she was kind of like, no, I don't want to do anything.
And we're like, that's okay.
Yeah.
She just wanted to watch it.
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
parts.
Yeah. So that happened, and then then that caused the other room in that hallway to open, which was the bathroom
with all the hair
with the
out
hair
of the drain.
from the first movie. For some reason, it's like they forgot about it and then decided to put it in there. But yeah, the hair's coming out of the drain into the blood room, where the hair tried to grab her and pull her into the sink.
Yeah.
Beverly, that's her name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, perfect. All right, so try to pull Beverly in. And we did, it was something, in each of these rooms, there's little things to do, nothing big.
Yeah, they're all simple little puzzles, but they were fun.
And I would say that this whole room combined with is like one room.
Yeah.
With the hallway and the ladies' room, where it's kind of different than the first chapter, where each room was kind of its own thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is like
This felt very involved, a lot of back and forth from
Yes.
like the little rooms to the living room to the
the
kitchen.
tea. We had to go into the
Yeah, we had to pull something out of the drain.
and that like went off, which was kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as we're going into those two rooms, the actor guy he went to go reset something.
He was putting stuff
And-
back as we were doing.
Yeah. And then at one point he goes, "Oh no, I think I dropped my ring down the drain."
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not putting my hand in that
And
thing.
I said, "Give me it, I'll do it." So I stuck my hand down in there and I went,
Yeah.
and I found something down there, and it was a number, and that was the number for the bathroom, I think. And he's like, "All right, forget about that. Go put that number."
Yeah, he immediately, there was never any like storyline like
about my
transition
ring.
from thing to thing. It was like, okay, we're done with that. Hey, what about this thing over here?
Yeah. And then that opened a cabinet in the bathroom which had cigarettes in it, and I looked at the little girl. I said, "Don't even think about it." I said, "Look at those cigarettes and forget about them. You don't need to do those ever."
Yeah,
You
it's
hear
not
me?
cool.
You hear me, little girl?
Smoking's not cool, and if any friends try to get you to smoke, they're not cool.
Yeah. But Pennywise is cool. Let's keep
Pennywise is cool. He doesn't smoke.
going. No. Anyway, he kills kids, and that's better.
Yeah.
So then we go into I think that opened the final hallway. Like that hallway was
he
done.
gets snatched. Our guy gets
spoiler
snatched
alert.
at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, at the end of the hallway, the door opens to get out of the room, and it's a kind of a dark corner that takes us into the outside of this carnival.
Yeah.
And our boring guy gets snatched.
Yeah. And then I think we see him get killed through a window.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
now we're in like this outside, similar to bigger than like the house facade.
Yeah.
We see the fun house facade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's about the same size, I would say. But this outside room is it's a little bit more like there's carnival full
In
size,
depth.
Full carnival
yeah,
games.
bigger, deeper room.
Yeah.
And there's full carnival, like a water game, a tossing game.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw water on the table, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna actually play that."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I like investigated it. I said, "Oh, heck yeah."
And then we had a new guide.
Yeah, and okay, so yeah, out of that, there's like a garage door, and we see him banging on the garage door, and then Pennywise comes up behind him and takes him away, and then I guess he dies.
Yeah.
And then immediately another guy comes out and he goes, "Has anybody seen Jeffrey?" And we're like, "What?" He goes, "Jeffrey works these carnival games, and I don't know where he went."
Yeah.
We're like, "Okay, he's dead. We just saw a man got murdered." And he goes, "Yeah. So anyway, Jeffrey,
Yeah.
if we find
Like,
Jeffrey, we
he's
can."
like, well, I need your help to turn these games on. So can you help me?
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, sure. What's your name? And I think he said his name was Kirby.
Yeah.
And I was like, Kirby? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, cool. Okay, yeah, we'll help you.
Yeah. So we found a key, and then that key opened the thing to throw the balls at the milk jugs.
Yeah, or like cans. I
Yeah,
think
the
it was
milk
like
cans.
yeah, big milky jugs.
Yeah, big milk jugs. And we gave the things to have the little girl throw.
Like bean bags to
Yeah,
knock
bean
over
bags.
all the jugs.
And we did that, and then we won that one. And then the next.
And I like that one because there's no puzzle to it. It's just like, all right, and you knock them all down.
Yeah.
It's just literally just playing a carnival game.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that was cool. And then from there we went to the water game, I think.
The water guns, where
And-
you're shooting water into a clown's mouth.
So he's like, "Yeah, drown that clown." And I think that was the name of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, "This is for our friend that was boring in the other room." Ah! So we're shooting water into it, and
And we can't figure out. So we were like, you shoot the water in the clown's mouth, and instead of like normal, where like a physical thing rises up, like a rocket ship up to the top,
There
it
were
was
lights.
like lights.
levels of lights, like you
It was
could
like
clearly see,
10
one-
lights that were
Yeah.
blue, and then as you hit the water, it would like green would go up from the bottom to the top.
And then it would get to the top and then reset.
Yeah, and so
was
we were
like,
like, oh,
oh,
everybody
wait.
fill your thing all the way. And then it didn't do anything. And then I realized that above each one is a number. And I was like, oh, make your green lights match the number that's on top.
Yeah, so I had to
Everybody
like
do
fill
that.
mine to 3 and whatever.
Mine was 10, I think.
Yeah, so we all did that, and then I think that
It activated whatever next thing. I think it. I don't
opened-
remember
I think
exactly.
it opened the fun house.
I think it might. Yeah.
So yes, then we went to the mouth of the fun. The fun house is a big clown face,
Yeah.
a 3-dimensional big clown face, and the doors open and we go in there, and I think Pennywise chased us in there.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was chasing us a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, we love him. Shout out, we love him. Thumbs up again, hearts.
Yeah.
And in there,
Blowing him kisses.
yeah,
and
blowing him
stuff.
little kisses. There's big swinging clowns in there,
Oh, yeah. This room
That
was
was
cool.
really cool.
and they were hanging from the roof, like kind of like a Horror Nights house where you have to kind of avoid them.
And they were swinging.
They were moving, fully moving.
They were swinging back and forth
As we-
in a nice pattern where like they were like cascading like
Yeah,
like a wave.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah. So we see them go, and then they all stop, and we have to go into the other, like cross through them. And when you move them, the lights changed colors on the sides of the walls.
Yeah.
And I found like a big map, like a maze, where I had to match them to like, okay, purple, like, and the wall on the other side looked like lined up with the clowns. So each one had to basically be on a different color.
Right. And you had to know, follow the maze to figure out which order what colors were, and then make the lights on the walls match the colors. But to do that, you had to like hold the clown in a certain spot so that
Left
the
or
lights
right, yeah. So if you went left, it was different colors than right.
There was like 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 1 in the middle. And so it was like you had to hold it all the way as far as it could go to get one color, or like in the middle to get the other one. And yeah. And that room, that was the only puzzle in that one. And
Yeah.
we got it pretty fast, I
yeah.
feel like.
And then from there, we went on to the next room, which was the mirrors.
And this was confusing.
Yes, it was. It was very cool. And this is the one, again, from the movie where Pennywise is about to kill his little boy in the mirrors. And we see a little boy that's trapped in like a corner of a mirror. And we're going through the mirrors. And I didn't realize until after it was a big circle.
Yeah, it took me a long time to figure out that it was a circle. I think when somebody stopped walking and somebody else kept going, and it was like, oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this is just a little loop.
Yeah, it was a loop. And so in the middle is like a bunch of mirrors, but you don't realize that. And it's just kind of confusing, a maze of mirrors.
That was the scariest room
Yes.
to me.
Yeah, because
Like
you don't know
it was
what's going to
so
happen. there.
dark, and then the flashes of light. I was like, any of these little windows could
be a door.
real,
Yeah.
and he could pop out of any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in some of the windows were lights that would light up a mannequin of Pennywise. Like, it looked real, but it wasn't.
Yeah, and one of them was had a mannequin of a little boy behind
Yeah,
it.
this little boy is trapped in like a corner.
Yeah.
So we see this, and we see the balls on Pennywise's outfit were different. So we'd have to say those numbers of the balls
in the order that they lit up.
So someone would have to be stationed at each one of the lights.
Yeah.
And we kind of got there.
Well, the problem was that I was entering the numbers as people were shouting them into whatever the keypad, but there was a clown behind me that was lighting up that no one was looking at
Yeah.
because I needed to be looking at it, but I was entering the numbers.
Right.
So then I was like, oh, I have to do that one. And so it took like to the 4th cycle before I was like, oh, this is where mine goes. Okay, I have to look and try to enter these numbers at the same time that I'm like watching my clown to see when it lights up. And that was a little bit difficult. But I think the little girl didn't want to leave her dad at this point. So like it left an open spot.
Right.
So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just try to look in 2 places at
Yeah,
the same
that's
time.
fine, little girl. This is terrifying.
Yes, that's
You're
okay.
So we did that, and then little boy mannequin got pulled back.
Yeah, he gets snatched away.
And
Yep.
Pennywise pops out, and he's standing in this little corner, and he's taunting us and looking at us. And then the door next to one of the mirrors opens up, and we enter there. And then Pennywise like jumps out at us from the side. And,
Yeah.
And now we see the big house again.
Yeah.
From the first movie and also the second movie, and
It looks older.
looks older, decrepit. And I think he chased us into the house right away. No puzzle in this item. Oh no. No, there was a lot of puzzles in this.
Yeah, that's where the Orbeez
Yeah,
were.
there's
and then
a
the
shed
little
on the
girl
right.
was kind of freaked out. I'm like, oh, there's Orbeez in here. Come
Yeah.
play with the Orbeez.
I think this is a room where I didn't do anything. I just stood there and I was
Yeah.
looking around and I was just like, this
We
is
also
cool.
got a new actor
Yeah.
in this room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have an actor in the. We did have one in the puzzle.
We had an actor in the mirrors.
I don't
Yeah,
remember who that-
he-
Oh, was it Kirby?
It was
Yeah.
still Kirby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kirby was
Yes.
in the mirrors. I don't. Maybe Pennywise killed him, but we never saw him again.
Yeah.
And now we have a lady.
Yeah.
And there's a shed and a
Her name was
dog
like
house
Regina or something.
and a wagon, and we had to find the numbers on each of those things.
Yeah.
And in the shed is a bucket of water, but there's no water. It's Orbeez. So I had to like move these gross gooey Orbeez out of the way and find the number. And little girl is scared. So yeah, Caitlin was like, "Go in there. There's Orbeez." And she goes, "What?" And
Yeah, she was just messing around with the Orbeez.
Yeah. And I was like, "Here."
And I
feel
think I was
these."
just talking to the lady, our new actor,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like storylining with her, asking her like, so what's going on? What is this?
Yeah, that if there's a place where we can pretend to be in the environment with this character,
Yeah,
we will.
if we can 100% just like give in to the reality of a story and just talk to people in that reality, we will do it.
We will do it
every
and
time.
stay in character.
And so I was like, they've got the puzzles. I'm gonna talk in character to this person.
So I'm like helping little girl feel. I was like, "Feel it's a number 4." She's like, "Oh, cool." And now that we get the number and we get into the house again, and we're in a kitchen, and my hands are gross.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I wish there was like this sink worked, or like I was like, is there hand sanitizer in this kitchen? Because they feel gross from the Orbeez that everyone that's ever done this has touched." And I'm not over like they were gross.
Yeah.
I wish I could wash my hands still. So yeah, we're walking around the kitchen, and there was a puzzle in there where we had to match the number of plates in each drawer or something, where there's like cabinets all around with things, and we found it and we went into the next room. But yeah, this room was cool.
This room was cool, and that's one where we did need the actor to kind of nudge us a little bit of like, oh, okay, I understand. Because like you would see a thing and it was obviously a hint to a puzzle, but you were just like, I don't really understand what it's trying to tell us.
Yeah.
And then once we figured the first one out, I was like, oh, okay, now we can like look at the rest of these things and understand what it's asking us to do with like up, down in a certain pattern. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
the light switches had to move up and down based on what was inside the cabinets.
Right.
And we did that. And then in the next room is the 3 doors again.
Yes.
And here they are. And 2 of the doors, one of them, they opened the middle one, and there was a little dog in the movie, and it was like not scary at all, or very scary, and it was a cute little dog.
Yeah.
And then you close the door and open it again, and then you hear it like morphing into a scary dog, and you open it up, and like the dog was gone, and there was loud noises inside.
Yeah.
I think there probably would have been something in there.
I know. I think there was like, I think
It
the
had
animatronic
changed.
did change.
The dog was like on a box, and
yeah.
then when we closed the door and opened it again, the box had lifted up. And in the video for like the media that I saw, there was supposed to be like lights and smoke and like something moving inside, but I think that part of it was broken, and so the box just lifted up and you
there was-
heard the audio.
Yeah, the dog was gone because he was on the box, and the box was gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then to the left was scary, and in there was a big spider.
Yeah. And we all 5 had to go into that big spiders.
Yes, big above us.
Above us,
It
hanging
looks
above
like
us.
Harry Potter, that scene in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And she was like, "All right, good luck," and closed the door behind us.
And there's a little pipe with Georgie's boat in it.
Yeah,
Locked in
we had
it.
to open it up, and we had to look up, and the spiders were going. It's dark, and
It's-
they're making weird like click sounds.
Yeah.
It's like maybe the clicking of the legs.
And
is
they're
part of it.
they're moving, but we can't really tell.
And
I was
their
like,
butts
we-
are moving, but
I was
it's-
like, count how many times they move their legs, I guess.
yeah. And little girl is terrified.
Yeah, this was probably her least
Yeah.
favorite thing in the whole thing.
Yeah.
She did not want to be in there at all.
Yeah. So that we failed that.
Yeah,
For
eventually
sure.
the door just opened again, and our guide was just like, oh, like, follow me out this way, and like we got through.
And we went into the 3rd door on the right. So
Yeah.
like we exited that door, went into the right, and now we're in Pennywise's lair
If
once
we
more.
would have gotten that, we would have had to crawl through
Yeah,
that little thing.
Yeah, there
but
was an
since we
entrance
timed
on the
out,
other
we
side.
walked around.
We would have gotten Georgie's boat and had to crawl
yeah,
through.
Mm-hmm.
But we timed out and went back into the house to the very scary, or the not scary at all door, which is Pennywise's lair.
yeah,
And here we are in his lair again. And there's like the big middle from the first movie, but it's all broken, and
The chud.
the chud is in the middle
Oh,
of the
yeah.
room. The middle, like I'm calling it like a crown. It looks like a crown that Pennywise is in. And it was that point in that it clicked for me. I was like, oh my God, in this part of the movie, there's a giant Pennywise spider.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see that? This is an escape room.
Yeah.
There's no way. And so they're like, all right, we have to find objects to put in the chud.
They were all kind of right there. So
Yeah.
as soon as
So we put
they
the
said
things
that,
in.
I just like scooped them all up.
And it was the inhaler and all the stuff from the movie, but they're there. And
But
so
we missed the boat.
we missed the boat,
Yeah.
but I don't think that really mattered.
No.
And so we put them all in, and then there was little handles we could hold around the chud to like join forces.
Yeah.
And so the lady's like, all right, yell, turn light into dark. Oh no, and I think at that point he came out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have all the items, and then we hear it coming out and smoke shooting out. And I look to my right, and a huge Pennywise spider animatronic.
Probably like 10 or 12 feet tall.
Yes.
He
Like-
was massive.
animatronic
Yeah. And
comes out.
actually like walking towards us.
Yeah.
Comes out of there, and he's threatening us. And they're like, put stuff in the chud, hurry up, we have to defeat him.
And the lights above
Well, no,
us.
don't say that yet. We're not.
Okay.
Yeah. So then he, we put the stuff in there, and we're yelling, "Turn light into dark! Turn light into dark!" And I'm like, in it. I'm fully in it. I'm tearing up right now just thinking of it. And Caitlin goes, "Kyle, look up." And I look up, and the 3 floating orbs of like Pennywise's aura
Yeah.
are like lifting up and floating in circles around us. And I stopped. I was like, "Turn light into dark." And it took my breath away.
It really was amazing.
I'm tearing up right now thinking about it. Like I look up and I'm like, I'm in this movie.
Yeah.
I have goosebumps right now. I'm looking at giant Pennywise spider, looking up at these orbs that are just floating there,
Yeah.
moving around. And I was like, turn light in the dark, turn light in the dark. And then we defeat him.
Yeah.
And he goes back into his cave, and then we go back into the gift shop,
Yeah.
and we're back in that same. And she's like, all right, you did it. My name's not this, it's that. Hope you enjoyed it. Do you have any questions? Same thing.
Yeah. And we did have questions about some of the puzzles in
Yeah,
this
like
one.
what would have happened here, and the spiders.
What were we supposed to do with that?
We're not going to
Yeah.
tell you right now, but
Yeah.
we did stuff wrong. But yeah, and there was parts in the. I have written about the smells of this place,
Oh, okay.
and I don't really remember distinctly, but the whole thing in general smelled like Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Like as soon as you walk in, I was like, oh, that's Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
And the popcorn in the room with the carnival. I remember that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, blown away.
Yes.
These 2
Yeah.
rooms blew me away.
And then this is where we started taking all the pictures with all the photo op stuff in the gift shop.
Yeah, you'll see them.
And then the girl that was working, who was definitely high,
We'll say it. Hi.
which I think is legal
Yes, and that's okay.
in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
So
we're
it's fine.
Yeah.
But she was definitely stoned.
Yes, she thought we were lovers.
Yeah, because we were wearing the same shirt, and so she agrees.
She's not the first one,
Yeah.
nor will be the last.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah, so sometimes
Nothing wrong with it, but
yeah, we have some shirts that are the same.
we call us Shirt Brothers.
Shirt Brothers from I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah.
And sometimes in cases where we've both been wearing the same shirt, I'll say it, my friend Elena, who will be a future guest on this show,
Friend of the show, Elena.
saw pictures of us at Disneyland wearing matching shirts, and she said, "You look like the cutest little gay couple." And I was like, "Do we?" And she's like, "Yes." And then like I think another time she saw us, and she's like, "You guys are in love." And I was like, "Why does that mean that? Like
Yeah.
we're just wearing the same shirt."
Yeah.
It's the way you 2 interact with each other, and the cherry on top is the shirt.
Okay.
But we're
Like
funny
people,
together.
no,
That's what's
people just
funny.
think that you're gay even when
No.
you're not. No, I
Not
swear
gay,
to God,
funny.
yeah, no, I know. Well, first of all, I know you're not gay, but people think it. People think it.
And there's
But
nothing
this
wrong
girl
with
was
it.
very openly like I don't remember what it was. She was like, "So you guys like together?" And I was,
No,
we were
we
like,
were taking pictures. I was like, okay, just the 2 of us, me and Kenneth. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, and then me and Caitlin. And then we were like, did cutesy little pictures. And she goes,
"Oh, you're together?"
You're together? We're like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I
It
wouldn't
was
have
the
got
way that you were just prioritizing the pictures of you 2.
But it's what she didn't know is that we have a podcast that we need
Yeah.
to have
for
pictures
the podcast. Not
And we
love.
said that. We said that to
Yeah,
her.
big
And she
dumb
was
stuff.
like, I mean, whatever. Yeah, like,
I don't think she believed you.
She did not.
she didn't.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
But
She can think
yes.
what she wants.
But yeah, anyway, so that concludes our Escape It
Escape it.
saga.
And then we get in an Uber.
Yep.
Oh, well, no, we try to get an Uber.
Oh, yeah, and then it canceled.
Yeah, or they picked up the wrong people.
Picked up the wrong people and then drove them somewhere else. And then I had to get another one. And also my phone is overheating.
Yeah.
Because
It's
of the
so
desert.
hot.
And that's when we see boring actor from the beginning of part 2, and now he's the security guard outside checking people in.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, they do all switch.
Yeah, they'd have a rotation of like, all right, now you have to go in and play the game or be Pennywise or whatever.
Yeah, I would love to know the ins and outs of this place.
Me too. I want to know how it works and
Yeah.
the
'Cause
logistics.
There's so much cool stuff. And yeah, I saw them putting little things back. And I'm sure that's part of it. But the whole thing overall, super impressive.
And that's when the guy was like, "Oh yeah, you guys had fun. I can give you a discount for the John Wick experience."
And I was like angry in the other room, a locker room that I'd never seen before, where you're supposed to put your stuff in lockers, but
No
we
one
didn't-
told us that
no
we
one
had to
told
do
Yeah,
us
so
that.
I was carrying my backpack.
Backpack
with
all
us.
day, and my phone where I was using it as a flashlight sometimes. And then in the second one, it was like, don't use your phone as a flashlight. And I was like, well, I did that like 4 times. And Pennywise did not yell at me. So, so then we end up in Escape to Saw.
Yeah.
And I feel like, should we take a break?
Let's take a break right here, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the official Saw escape game. And we're back.
Do do do
Do do do do do do do do do do do do do da 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 da.
That's Saw.
This is time for Saw.
It's time for Saw. The Uber pulls up to this building, and it says City Butcher.
Yeah,
And it's two, like a left and right building with a gate in the middle.
yeah. It's like an industrial area too.
Yeah.
It's like just off the strip, but it's a bunch of. It's not like a touristy area.
Right.
It used to be a factory for little
Chips.
Chips, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I had
So
the
yeah,
same idea.
it very much does not look like a tourist attraction.
No.
at all.
It was an old gaming chip manufacturing company.
Oh, like microchips.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like potato chips.
Not
Okay,
potato.
no.
Gotcha.
Micro.
Gotcha.
Little chips.
And yeah, if you want to follow on Instagram, Egan Escape Productions, they post a lot of cool stuff about these things. And they did mention that in there, and they think that the building is haunted.
Oh, cool.
So the stuff happens all the time in this building. And this is a separate building from
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
20 minutes away.
No, it was
Driving.
like
No,
15.
it was literally down the street.
Yeah.
They're very
It wasn't
close.
that far away.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were so in shock of what we experienced. That,
Yeah, it felt like there was a long time, but I guess that's because we were waiting for an Uber for a long time.
Yeah. But no, it was pretty close. Not walking distance.
No, yeah.
No, especially not in that heat.
Yeah.
No way.
But yeah, it's a meat packing facility.
Yeah.
And when you get to the gate, do you remember what they said?
We're here for the meatpacking tour.
Yeah, we're here for
Yeah.
the meat packing tour. And so they're like, okay, and it's a security guard as well, but a little bit more theme looking. The other person just had a security shirt on for it.
Yeah.
Whereas these people look like actual security guards.
Yeah.
So then they take us into an orientation looking room.
Well, and before that, they are real security guards because they wanded us and made sure
Yeah.
we didn't have
Little
any.
girl had the wand.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, she did have the one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they were the same job position, I think.
I guess so. Yeah.
But they did look more intimidating.
This one felt a lot more serious.
Yeah. I think people want to bring more weapons into Saw than I think it. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
And in this same plaza is sliced pizza as well. And there's a
Yeah,
sign
you could
for
look
that.
for it, and I was like, I don't want to be in here. I would like to be eating pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a little, before we get into it,
Yeah.
my history with Saw. So my history with horror, I did not like it.
Yeah.
When I was little, growing up, I liked special effects and stuff and dinosaurs. And I was like, I don't ever want to have anything to do with that. And now I love horror. I love how effects are made. And the first horror movie I ever watched was Saw. And that is, to this day, the original first Saw is my favorite horror movie, tied with Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
Because Freddy Krueger scared me. And I overcame that fear like a big boy. And here we are.
Yeah.
Caitlin.
My dad's side of the family loves Halloween a little too much, I think. My dad loves the Saw movies, and I think I was exposed to them a little too young, and it traumatized me. And I love horror movies now, love it all, but I don't think I can watch them because it brings up some type of buried fear. And every time I tried to watch them, I just can't.
Them being the Saw movies.
Yes,
Correct.
I did watch in theaters Saw X.
The newest one.
Yes,
at
and
the
was
time.
perfectly fine watching it. So I think I could truly handle them if
Yeah.
I tried to watch them
Yeah.
now, but I just can't watch them. So I don't like Saw.
And I like at some point in high school, I had a friend who got into Saw, and he was like, "Have you seen these?" And I hadn't. So, and I also like grew up really terrified of horror stuff. Like I was terrified of Chucky. I didn't want to see anything that was scary. But then Halloween Horror Nights actually like broke me out of that and like kind of opened me up to being willing to watch stuff. So Saw is probably one of the first like horror franchises I really watched. And I think at the time there was like 6 of them.
Yeah.
And so
I
I
love
watched.
the story though. The story's fun.
Yeah, that's
Saw.
what I like about the
Yeah.
Saw movies is because
Oh,
like
yeah.
unlike other like torture porn, quote unquote things, like Saw really is about the story, or at least at certain points it is, and then it kind of
It goes back and forth.
it goes back and forth and it gets really extreme, but I still feel like it always is about like the John Kramer and the teaching of the lessons and like I like the
And the twists. My favorite thing is the twists.
there's always the
It's
twists
so,
like
so cool.
Yeah, I liked
That-
him saving the little kid at the end of 10.
Well, spoiler alert.
It's been like 4 years.
they're very soap opera-y
Yeah.
in a way, and that was unexpected to me. I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ruin the first one right now, but I won't ruin it. The twist at the end of the first one
Yeah.
made my life
Mind blowing.
switched my life upside down. Like,
Yeah.
it flipped me upside down. So that movie, I also watched that movie because of Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween Horror Nights was stuff that I looked at on the internet and I was like, this looks cool. I don't know if I'd like this. I don't want to go to it. I never want to go to it. And then Saw was one of the movies in that year. And I was like, let me watch this movie and see if I like it, and then that'll decide if I like Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
So I watched it on Halloween,
And this is 2009 when they did the house?
the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it was that, Saw, Chucky and the Wolfman.
Yeah, 2009.
Terrors of the Silver Scream.
Ripped from the silver
Ripped.
screen.
Yeah. So I watched the first one with my best friend Andrew, in Northport with the lights on Halloween in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And my mom kept walking by laughing at us with our pillows like over our eyes. She's like, "You guys need to grow up. Like, you're
How old would you say? Oh, this is 2009. How old are you then?
Yeah, old. In high school.
Well, yeah, 17?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I just distinctly remember that, and then being blown away. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that was really cool.
Yeah.
And then we watched this. I watched the second one alone, and then after the third and fourth one, my friend Andrew was like, I'm done with these. I don't like this. I was like, I think it's cool because I want to know, like, how did they do this where the guy rips his arm off?
Yeah.
This is also where my fear of needles started from.
So,
That's fair.
but to me, like, yeah, the gore is gross, but it's a magic trick. Like,
Yeah.
it's a camera magic trick, and I really like that.
Yeah.
So, and the twists, obviously. But yeah,
So, but knowing that Caitlin has this aversion to Saw and watching Saw, now it's like, cool, let's go be in it.
Yeah. So from the very beginning, I did not want to do this.
and
But I knew I had to.
Right. Yeah. Like for me and Kyle, it was like 100% I want to do a Saw escape room if it exists.
Yes.
That sounds
And
crazy.
out of any horror movie you can think of, this is the perfect
This is
one.
the
to do
perfect
it.
one to turn
I would
into an
have never
escape room.
thought it would have been a good one.
Yeah.
But it was a fantastic 2 rooms.
Yeah.
And this is going to be something crazy.
And before we got there, in my head, I was like, are they going to like put our heads in the reverse bear traps? Like, are they going to put us in things like this?
I thought
I'm
about it.
So curious. They're like, okay, so put your phones in this locker, and now we're just going to put this on your head. And
How much do you like your life?
yeah. All right, and I just need you to get into this cage full of needles.
Yeah, little girl, I saw that you were thinking about smoking cigarettes. So we're going to strap you into
Well,
this thing. And
Okay, I did see that there is another Saw escape room somewhere.
Okay.
And you have to be more involved in the traps than you are in this one.
Oh,
and
is
I
it
saw
licensed?
something. Yes.
Okay.
And I saw something that involved like a version of the needle pit where you have to do it. And it's like obviously fake little rubber needles.
Yeah.
But I saw that and I thought that was in the one we were doing, and I'm like, I would rather die than have to put myself through that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know what to expect, but I knew. So yeah, this is Lionsgate makes this with this company. It's official.
Yeah.
So I knew it was going to be good. So we start in this meatpacking facility. We're in like an orientation room. kind of cute, a little not dirty, like, but used.
Yeah, I would say it's like grimy and like yeah. You wouldn't want to.
It didn't look like Saw yet.
No,
but it wasn't.
It was very dark.
Yes,
and it was like.
It's like the lobby.
Yeah, not a welcoming place.
No. And very ominous.
Yes.
We'll say ominous.
Yes.
So we sit down in this. There's a little projector like looking thing that's gonna play like a screen and meat cuts of like here's what cuts of meat look like.
Yeah, like kind of like priming us for like this meat tour that we're about to take.
Take a meat tour.
And also while we're sitting here, 3 strangers come in and sit down to watch the video too, and they end up doing the room with us.
Right. While we're watching the video. And what was the name of the guy that I said was our friend?
Jimmy
shows up.
Jimmy's back.
Yeah, he's on TV. And he's like, "Hi, welcome to it was called Egan and Co." So Egan
I think
Escape.
he
like
was
the meat
Mr. Egan.
The meat packing was named Egan.
Yeah, which is the name of the escape company.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool.
And I didn't know that was the name of the company, so in my head I was like, from Severance.
Oh yeah.
It's Egan.
Yeah. I didn't either. And I thought it was maybe from Saw that I didn't remember, but I didn't think it was from Saw.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Egan and Co. meet. So they're talking to us about meat things and not to jump on the room and move big things and same classic stuff.
Yeah.
Scary things will happen. And also there's like a little glass room in the middle, like a reception area where the woman checked us in.
Yeah.
And there's people behind us also checking in.
I think they were checking in for Blair Witch.
Oh, okay. Yes,
so,
they went.
Yeah, Blair Witch is in the same area. We didn't do this one.
Yeah.
And we didn't really go. It looked like it was in the back corner of it.
Yeah, like to go to Blair Witch, you would have to go back outside and across that courtyard.
Yeah.
To the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Through the back of the ambulance.
Yeah, there was an ambulance back there.
Yeah.
And it looked like a little treed area with not a cabin, but there's like a little security checkpoint.
Yeah.
And that was where Blair Witch started. Very themed. Very, very themed to both of these things. So we're in there, and
towards the end of the video, the safety video, one of the pig mask people from Saw comes up behind our old high school friend Jimmy and hits him in the back of the head
and kills him,
takes off the mask, and it's Amanda
from the movies,
from the Saw movies. The actual actor is in this safety video. Yeah. And she's like, "You thought this was a meatpacking tour? No, you're here to learn a lesson, to play a game because of the things you've done." So she's like, "There's no getting out of here. Whatever, blah, blah, blah." But now it's like, oh, so like this is a trap.
Yeah. So then as soon as that does, she goes, "The game starts now." And the Saw theme plays behind it.
Yeah.
And the lights change into dark lights.
And all the like receptionists that were checking us in, they're all there. And now they're like, "Get up, go in this here, go this way."
Yeah. Standing up behind us.
Yeah.
Yelling. And she's like, "You won't escape. Good luck." And we walk in the next room and I have goosebumps.
Yeah.
And I'm about to cry.
And immediately I was just like, this is so much more intense than the It one.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I'm sweating.
Yeah. Like, I love specific horror themes that are like Nightmare on Elm Street's good. Jason, you know it.
Like music themes.
Yes. But the Saw theme,
yeah.
I love the Saw theme. And hearing it before it started was just the icing on and seeing Amanda.
Yeah.
Icing on the cake for the beginning of this.
Yeah.
And so we go into the next room and we are in
a break room.
Like a break room. Yeah, for the meatpacking people.
Yeah.
It still doesn't feel like
Saw.
It's just like, okay, this is part of the meat thing. So there's little puzzles.
There's a vending machine. There's like kitchen cabinets.
Mm-hmm. And we had to find the order of the vending machine. And I don't think to this day that worked.
Yeah, I think the thing was broken.
I think we did it right. But
I ran into someone a few days ago, actually, who did this escape room. Mm-hmm. And she said that she's done it twice. Mm-hmm. Both times, she has not been able to get that first room. They push her through.
I feel like that vending machine doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe they need to fix it.
Yeah.
Call up Jigsaw. But yeah, so we do the vending machine. It doesn't work. And we go on to the next room. And also around the corner, like it's all open that you can keep walking.
Yeah.
And there's like
lockers.
Rows of lockers. Like a maze of lockers.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, I don't want to go in there yet by myself. So we figure this out. And then.
And also the other 3 people, the strangers they put with us, are very nervous and scared.
Yeah. And they want to do stuff, but they're scared to do it.
Yeah.
So, and especially, so there's a girl and 2 guys.
They're
Yeah.
a little helpful though.
Oh, yeah.
No, oh, they were great.
They were great.
They were very good partners in the game, but they
Yeah.
were like very
I was
scared
worried
at the
at
very
first.
start.
I was like, oh, these are kind of like maybe early
Kids.
20s
Yeah.
or teenagers. Like they're going to be annoying, but they really weren't.
No, they were. It was like we didn't hit it off with them the way that we did with dad and daughter.
No.
but I was like,
They were not the shoving family, that's for sure.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were better than shoving family, and like they were helpful, and they, you know, they found clues, and like if we were like, oh, do this, they were like, okay, yeah. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like fighting over like who's going to be the best and smartest at this. It was all just like we worked together well with them.
And if there was people we needed to kill, we have 3 people. Like if there was a trap that needed people to die,
Yeah.
we got 3.
Yeah.
But
And
no.
they were pretty game to do stuff
Yeah.
that was scary
When we get in there.
when we get into the next thing.
Yeah. So yeah. And yeah, we liked everybody to do something. It wasn't one person doing everything.
Yeah.
But Caitlin is one. If there was something where one person didn't want to do something or need to do something, it was Caitlin.
Yeah.
And I made sure of that.
Caitlin was the opt out on getting into things.
Yeah.
And that really came into play later.
It did.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we go. And the first room is done. We're in the locker room, and we have to open these. And and some of the lockers are open and closed. So I'm kind of like banging on them and walking around the corner and hitting them. And I'm like, let's make sure there's no people in these. And I find the door has like a number pad on it. I was like, okay, this room is clear. There's no people in here. We can all come in here, I think.
Yeah.
So
and
we
that's
all-
when the other kids, they were like, okay. Like
good.
very nervous.
Yeah. So we find the keypad numbers. It was in the locker.
Yeah, we had to like
somehow.
open, like one locker had the code to open a different locker, and that one had the code to open the door.
Yeah, and that part was hard because the darkness. It
was
wasn't
just
dark,
dim.
but it was too dim, like where the lockers were, so you couldn't see the numbers on the things.
Yeah.
So then that opened that door, which led into this big giant, like meat room.
Yeah.
And this room was Saw.
Yeah. If you remember in Saw, there's like a trap where like all these pigs are on hooks and they're being like dropped into a grinder that's gonna like drown a person in pig guts.
Yeah.
There's a thing like that where it's just like a conveyor belt carousel
pig
of
carcasses.
of hanging pigs just like
On your
behind
right.
a cage.
Yeah.
And then there's
And you
like
could crawl under that.
Yeah.
There was like an entrance to crawl under where these pigs are.
and it had a big arrow that said in.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, somebody's gonna have to go in there.
And
Yeah.
I was nervous before, but now I'm scared.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now this room is Saw.
Now we're in
The
Saw.
first few rooms are not Saw. This is Saw.
Yeah.
And the middle room, there's a big grinder in the middle with like a conveyor belt around it, and there's sinks on the left and a huge freezer.
Yeah, like a walk-in freezer. And there's like a platform that looks like either like a big like scale or maybe like a hydraulic lift, like if you needed to like lift a big crate up
you
to
walk
like
up
the ramp.
3 steps to this platform.
Yeah.
And then at the back, and that's on the back wall. And on the same back wall, there's another little platform that you walk up with the exit door.
Yeah.
So there's options of things to do.
Yeah, there's like clearly we're gonna have to do a bunch of stuff in here.
Right.
And they built this whole
yeah.
room
This is
around the grinder because the grinder wouldn't fit through any doors.
Yeah, that's on their Instagram. They
Oh.
said that. So yeah, they bought this grinder in Chicago, I think he said. Yeah, they bought the grinder, and that's the thing in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
And they built the room around that.
Okay.
Which is very cool.
That is cool.
And then
And it's especially funny knowing now what you have to do in that room. That grinder is
Yeah.
like they built this room around this thing that actually like you don't ever actually have to do anything with it.
a red herring.
Yeah.
So then the door behind us closes. There's a big timer on the wall.
Yeah.
And then you hear him,
You hear the man himself.
Jigsaw, and he says, "Hello and welcome to Saw." He didn't say that, but he says,
Right.
"The game has begun."
You are all here because of the sins that you've committed in Las Vegas. You've lied. You've cheated.
You've gambled.
You've gambled.
And now it's time to gamble with your life.
Yeah.
I did think it was cool that it was really him.
Yeah.
And scary. He was very scared right now.
Yeah.
I'm scared reliving this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then he's like, he says, "In this room, there are various things. One must crawl, one must freeze, one must reach, and one must rise." Yeah. And then we're like, and the order that he said it was very specific, and there was no way to hear that message again.
No.
And so like once it was gone, it was like, I know he said 4 things. I don't remember what order, but I crawl. Obviously, you have to go under these pigs.
Yeah. So someone's got to go in those pigs.
Yeah.
And there was big buttons kind of everywhere. So you go up to the
platform
lift looking thing.
Yeah. And I was like,
Caitlin is on the other side of the room from me, and she's kind of like just standing there, and I'm like, "Yee, we're
I'm
inside."
not touching anything.
Her hands are to herself.
I am as small as I can possibly make myself. I'm trying to not be close to anything.
Yeah.
If she could be making a sound, it would be what Scooby and Shaggy like.
Yeah, her bones rattling.
Bones rattling.
I felt every atom in my being vibrating because I was that scared.
And so Kenneth decides.
I see. I'm thinking about the things he said. I was like, one must crawl, one must freeze, one must reach, one must rise. Obviously, the freeze is the freezer. Crawl is under those pigs. This platform has a button on it. That seems like it's rise. So that seems like the easiest one. I'll just go hit that button.
Yeah.
But I don't announce this.
Nope.
So I just step up onto this thing, and I'm like, all right, I'm touching this button, and I press it, and the entire platform just goes... Vibrates so hard.
I think I was on the last step of that platform because I remember feeling the vibrations under my feet.
Hard.
It was really hard. I was standing on it, and like I think I stayed on it for about half a second after it started vibrating before I like jumped as far away from it as I could, because I was just like, ah! Like it was very scary, and it scared everyone in the room.
Yes. And Caitlin, she left a Caitlin-shaped cloud of herself.
Yeah.
And flung herself at me.
Yeah.
I almost fell. And she Scooby-Dooed onto me like Scooby holding Shaggy. Like,
yeah.
And it hurt me. And I was like, oh my God.
I just remember being airborne.
Yeah.
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 I don't remember anything else.
And then she was like sobbing, crying. Now.
Yeah.
I did start crying.
physically
And that's
crying.
when Kyle makes a decree.
And I very kind of angrily was like,
Yeah.
okay, whenever we're going to do something, let's say it first.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. I push this button. And then
I think I was just more scared that I was going to get like Legends of the Hidden Temple grabbed by a pig guy and dragged away.
yeah.
That's
So,
fair. Yeah.
Yeah. So I made this decree. We were going to do this now. I said, okay, let's figure out these traps. One must freeze. Someone has to go in this freezer. It's not going to be Caitlin.
Yeah.
Nope.
And as soon as I was like, freeze, rise, grab, and crawl. No, that's not Caitlin. None of those are Caitlin.
Yeah.
4 things. There's 5 of us. Perfect.
There's 6
It
of
will
us.
never
of
be
us.
me.
It's not going to be her.
Yeah.
So, all right. Rise is that. Someone's got to be pushing that thing. Someone who went, and then the girl was like, I'll go in the freezer.
Yeah.
I think 2 of them wanted to go in the
2
freezer.
of them went in.
And I was like, okay.
I really didn't want to go in the freezer.
I didn't
I was
either.
like, look, I know that we're here to do scary stuff. That feels a little bit too scary to me.
So I was like, that's fine with me. Go right
You
ahead.
guys
And
wanna
if you
go
push
in?
the button on the freezer, it would light up inside and smoke would come out.
And then when we opened the door to the freezer, it played a new message from Jigsaw that was like, one of you must go in and lock yourself in the freezer.
Yeah, lock yourselves in. So then I was like, go ahead. So
Yeah,
they went
have
in.
fun.
I said goodbye. I closed the door and I pushed the thing, and then it was locked and we could not open it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, done. Next. So I said, rise. We got that.
Or no, then I think we were like, do you see a number in there?
And they were like, no, it's locked. And nothing happened.
It
with
eventually
No, then
unlocked.
they
Hold on, we're
started-
not there yet.
Well, wait.
Don't say what's gonna happen then. But yeah, so then I was like, okay, well they're stuck in there. There's no numbers. They don't have lights. So let's just do the crawl thing.
Yeah.
And Kenneth, you were kind of okay to do the crawl thing.
Yeah, I was like, somebody else went in it first, but they just crawled through and came out the other side, and they were like, no, there's not really anything in there. And so then I was like, well, no. I think before that, the thing with the freezer happened because that's
We had
why
to
I went
restart
in.
it.
Yeah.
Because okay, so like the 2 people are in the freezer and they start freaking out that there's someone in there with them.
Well, no, we didn't hear. I just see the door open and they run out and they're like, there's someone in there. There's someone in there. And then this shaggy fella
Yeah.
Yeah.
comes out and he goes, hey, maybe we should try the door first or something. Like,
The first actor appears.
yeah, our first actor shows up, and he's just been there.
And he's the only actor that's with us throughout the whole thing.
Well, yeah.
Who's like our guide, who's
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not as many characters in this one. There was a lot of characters in the It ones.
There was supposed to be more actors.
Are there?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because they saw that I was crying and I was going to have a mental breakdown, and so they didn't want to push anything.
Yeah.
Or if they were short-staffed. I would like for them to have not done it because of me, but
Yeah.
I think they were
It's probably
short-staffed.
short-staffed, yeah.
But yeah, so this is a guy who's like been in this trap for a while.
Yes.
And so he knows stuff about what's going on. So now he's the one who's giving us the hints. And so he's like, well, do you remember this message? What the things he said? You have to do all those things.
And also, I've been putting my hand in this meat grinder and nothing's been happening.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing it like super excited, shoving my hand all the way in it.
Right.
But I'm like tapping on my way in.
Yeah.
Putting my arm in, like now I'm elbow deep, nothing. Okay, tap, nothing,
Yeah.
nothing. And I'm like, there's my hand on the top coming out and nothing's in here. I think it's just
Yeah.
nothing.
And then I reach my hand into it too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't think there's anything in here.
And one of them is reach.
One of
so
them, yeah.
It's got to be this. And he goes, oh, look at this sink over here.
Yeah. Is there anything else we can reach into?
Oh, is there anything else we can reach? I was like, oh, the sink. So I think, did I do that?
I think I did it.
Yeah.
I think I reached down into it and pulled a puzzle piece with a number on it.
A piece of puzzle skin.
Yeah.
From Saw with a number, yeah. And it made a grinding sound when you put your hand in, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we found all those numbers, and
And then I crawled under the
order.
pig thing, and it was like motion activated. So when someone crawls in, the pigs start going.
Yeah.
They start
well,
moving.
there's a button to push that
And a
outside.
little crank.
And a crank that made them spin.
Well, I
Yeah.
crawled into that thing a bunch of times, and it just started moving every time I just crawled
At
in.
one point, I was brave enough to touch that, and I did start cranking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there was like a pig head with a number on it, but I never actually saw the number. So the guy was just like, do you see any number on there? And I was like, genuinely, no. I
And
don't
also,
see anything.
Your vision is not the best
Yeah.
out of all of us.
But even then, I was just like, I'm looking at this pig, and like, I see that there are like scars on it, and like none of them are making the shape of a number.
Mm-hmm.
And like he was like, do you see a puzzle piece on it? And I was like, no, I don't. I really don't. And like I saw the other one, so I know what it looks like. This one, I don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just see one of the scars, and I was like, I don't know, maybe it's a 1. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, no. And he goes, could it be a 7? I was like, yeah, sure. And he's like, okay, that sounds good. Let's go with that.
Yeah, and yeah, this guy is like Shaggy. Like he is very much tall, skinny, probably
It was
on
very
drugs.
calming in the situation that
Yeah.
I was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cool. So yeah, then he's like, oh yeah, we did this, and then I don't remember if he said that we should have put it in that order, but we did not remember the order of crawl, freeze,
Yeah.
rise, and we didn't remember that. But we ended up in the next room.
Yeah, we got through.
Yeah, we timed out.
We timed out. Got into. I don't think we.
I don't
did,
think
'cause-
we did time out. There was
We-
only one time we actually timed out.
Yeah.
We,
and we knew
did
we did.
not get in or out of it because there was still 2 boxes that were locked that we needed things out of.
I
to
think
get
that's
in the
an
next
extra
one.
stuff, like in the Universal ones, where if you get it all quickly, you can do this.
Yeah, because like there were other rooms where I saw
he even
things
said
that
at
we
the
never ended
end.
up using.
He said we didn't put it in the right order.
But I think they still let us through.
Yeah, we didn't time out because
Maybe if we did that, then it would have said, "Okay, unlock these boxes" or something. If
Yeah.
we did it in the right order, I don't know. But and that's another thing in the escape when we were in that room with the light switches, and that outside room with the Orbeez. We could hear people screaming,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can hear like other people that are in other spots of
and
the
that
game.
was the only time I heard that.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, they are having a time right now." So that's why I feel like they kept pushing you through because there's people behind you, but I don't know how close they are. But at that point, I was like, "Oh, they're pretty close." 'Cause
Yeah.
they're screaming,
Yeah.
and it was very funny. But yeah, so in this one, we enter the next room, and this is like all the walls are cages. And it's
Yes.
like basically Jigsaw's workshop, where you see traps from the other movies.
Yes,
Littler
yes.
one, like I believe this reverse bear trap is in there.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
the one with the Venus flytrap where it closes and the guy's eye you have to get the key out of his eye.
Yeah.
Little ones like that are in there, and there's lasers above you. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of a mazy room where you're going around. Like,
Yeah, it's like the shape of a question
Z.
mark almost.
yeah. more of a Z, I think.
It was like this straight up and then left, right around.
Yeah, and that middle is kind of an island
Yeah.
with the cages, and you can see all the way through to the other side.
Yeah.
And above that,
On top of the little island,
little Billy the puppet
on his little
on
tricycle.
his tricycle wheels out,
Yeah.
animatronic, and his little mouth is going, and he tells us what needs to happen in this room.
Yeah.
Do you remember what he said?
No.
Me neither. Good.
This is a room where the other three did a lot of the puzzle solving, and I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, because there was little blocks with like a saw on it, a pig face, like built like puzzle blocks.
Yeah.
That they were putting in a place on a digital pad that would light up right or wrong.
Yeah.
And so they were finding these and doing that. And the only things that stand out in this room to me were the lasers, where there was a gamer control like joystick.
Oh, yeah.
That I was moving the laser to match up with the mirror that would make something happen.
Yeah, like you were trying to hit the laser to a mirror that would shoot it to another place to activate a thing.
Yes.
And this was the start of our little guide realizing that I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just stood next to him the whole time, which in hindsight could have not been a good thing because of what happens later to him. But I just stood there and I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I won't do anything. Mm-hmm. And he is like, how about you put the numbers in the keypad? Because everyone's putting their hands in things that I'm not going to put my hands in. So he goes, you can do this. And he just like gestures over and I'm like, I can do that. You're right.
So yeah, you were doing little things.
I feel like there was like 3 puzzles that we ended up doing in this room, and the only one that I remember being involved in was where like
The lasers
inside the cage
We're not
thing.
there yet. But as I'm moving the joystick, the laser is not accurate. Like the
No, it's not.
joystick is not. It only
And you
moves-
also can't really see where
I'm
you're...
like leaning around the cage looking at it. Like I feel like people have to be like up, down, left, and
Yeah.
they are yelling that. But I'm looking at it too, and I'm like, I know. And like up a little. I'm like, it won't go a little. It goes a lot.
Yeah.
So it was kind of hard to do that. And then the guy was like, maybe you try another hole.
Yeah, try the other one.
So then I would, and it would work better. But
Yeah.
yeah, that happened, and it dropped a door next to me that kind of freaked me out.
Yeah.
And there was puzzle pieces in there, and yeah, then we ended up all having to put 3 of us, I think, had to put our arms in hole. There's 6 holes
Yeah.
in the middle of that little island with the laser going through the middle, and there's little knives
Yeah.
inside,
Like
that-
blades with holes in them.
that when we put our arms in, we're holding the bottom of the blade like a butcher like a
Yeah, like a knife handle.
knife handle, and we're moving those back and forth. There's holes in those where we'd have to line up the holes for the laser to go straight through.
Yeah.
And this kind of resembled the one where the girl had to put her hand in and it sawed her hand in half.
Yeah.
So I think that was reminiscent of that.
Yeah.
And so we're pulling them and getting them lined up, and we did that, and then air shot at our hands.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, good thing Caitlin did not do this. She would not have done this.
Nope. I would have cried again.
And I believe that's kind of all in that room. But yeah, that room was my least favorite out of all of them.
I think there was another thing where it was like there was like hands with certain numbers of fingers.
Oh yeah,
It was pointing. The fingers were pointing in the direction that
directional.
you like
Oh,
needed
okay.
to.
and that's what unlocked, I think, the thing that dropped next to me.
Yeah.
Because then that lit up those hands.
Yeah.
Like lights shone on those hands. But yeah, it was a cool room. I liked all the little Easter eggs
Yeah.
in that room. But yeah, then we go in the next room, which was
The
little
shrapnel.
a sewer looking room where there's 6 grates on the walls,
Yeah.
like openings.
And that's directly out of one of the movies too,
Yeah,
where people have.
all of these are kind of
Yeah.
sort of from the movie. And yeah, people have to be in them, and they close the thing behind them, and
To avoid getting exploded with the shrapnel.
yeah, there's a
There's like jars of shrapnel with bombs in them hanging from the ceiling.
right, and there's letters underneath those.
Yeah.
And they would light up, and then it lit up to say
To spell something.
only or play the odds.
Oh, play the odds,
which
yes.
is a Vegas cool thing.
Yeah.
I like the little Vegas stuff. But yeah, and this room, 100% looked like that room for the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of us would have to get in the cages, and there was numbers above inside that we could only see once you're in the cages, sitting in the cage.
Yeah.
and it only wanted you to do the odd numbers
Right.
of those numbers. And from the outside,
On the outside, they're numbered. So you had to go.
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Like,
So then you had
Roman
to
numerals.
enter the numbers, the odd numbers in the order of the number over the hole.
And in that room, that was the only puzzle in there, really.
Yeah, that one was
The play the odds was part of it, but then once that happened and we did that and we put the numbers in, one of the 3 people that was with us put the numbers in, and it opened the door.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because she
I
wouldn't go in
refused
the
to get
grate.
in the cage, remember?
But then what? Then did it end?
So
Because
you
all I
guys
remember
got
in that
there.
room was that happening and you holding my arm.
No, that's later.
Okay.
That's later. So you guys got in there in each thing, and you guys were like, well, thank goodness there's not an extra one, because then I would have had to get in it. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
was worried
I will
about
not get in it.
Yeah, I will enter the
refuse.
numbers.
And that's when our guide again was like, how about you enter these numbers in the keypad? And I was like, again.
Didn't you say there was one point too where he was like, "Hey, why don't you push this button?"
Yeah.
That was in the...
Yeah.
You like the cage room.
This was the keypad. The cage room was a button. He's like, how about you push this button right here? And I'm like,
And it lit
yeah.
something up and you're like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
So he was trying to tell me to do small things.
Yeah.
Which I was grateful for. So yeah, and we could only attempt this twice.
Yeah.
That's right.
They kept... there was like overlooming things where they're like, you only have this time to do that and you can only enter it twice, otherwise the shrapnel will detonate, killing all of you in the room.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, will it though?
Yeah, I bet it won't.
Like, what happens if we don't? Are we gonna just leave this whole building
Yeah,
alive?
hey, game over, you're done.
Yeah.
Bye.
That would suck though, if that's how that worked.
It would.
would for the price.
So yes, the door just opened and we walked out.
Okay.
And
No.
then no.
Oh, okay.
Because then
No.
in the next room, like as that was happening, that's when he gets taken.
Yes, but
But
what I remember is you holding my arm, and the people in front of us were blocking the door, like walking through the door like normal, and so it was person I don't know, you.
No, this happened in the next room after the furnace.
No.
Yes.
no, it
No,
didn't because the
because the
bombs were
bombs
going
go
off.
off. So
And that's
as
why
you're
you ran
leaving-
out of the room.
I
As you're
ran out of
leaving
room
this
because the
room-
pig guy.
And both happened at the same time. No, it was the bombs. So as the bombs go off, and it was probably the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
And you run with my arm, pulling me through the people and the door. I thought you were gonna rip my arm off, first of all, and I had to weasel myself around the people to not hit the door frame because you were going and I was there
Yeah.
with you.
And then at the
Well-
same time, the pig man shows up and takes our guide.
Yeah, and as you're pulling already in the next room, half of my body is in the first room in like a transition hallway.
Yeah.
Pig guy comes out of nowhere, grabs our guide, which is in the cluster of people you're pulling me through that I'm trying to avoid, and he's gone.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, there goes our guy, but my arm is out of its socket.
And I didn't see any of that. I never saw the pig person there.
No, because so
We
the
get into the
blows
next
up,
room and I was like, "Where's our guy?
and I said, oh, pig guy got him.
Who's helping us?"
And then I think so yeah, we're in the next room and it's a boiler room.
Yeah.
And now this is another one from the movie with the big boiler in the middle of the room, and then there's a little control room next to it, and there was a furnace in there, and I saw him go in the furnace, but maybe it wasn't. Our guy like put his hand out like, here, I'm in the furnace, but I'm gone and dead.
I don't think he did go in the furnace.
Not the one in the middle.
Oh.
Like in that control room.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
a pig guy got him, he's gone.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, well, he's dead. So
Yeah.
now we're in this room with the furnace in the middle, or the boiler in the middle of the room, and the control room. And
Yeah.
now this is another one where they built this furnace. They were like, oh, in the movie it's made out of wood and stuff, but we can't do that because there's people coming in and out of this all day.
Right.
So we made it out of metal and built it in the room. We had to, like, they couldn't bring it in because it didn't fit through the doors like the other thing.
Yeah.
So they didn't build the room around it. They built it in the room.
Yeah,
which is
makes
pretty
sense.
cool. But yeah,
And there was a button at the back of it that someone had to crawl in and push.
yeah, someone had to go in there and it said one of you must burn.
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna be me.
It was not going to be you.
It was me.
Yep.
I went in
was
there-
on the verge of doing it. I would have done it, but you're like, I'll do it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Go ahead. So you went in, pushed the button, and
I held it for like 30 seconds.
yeah. And
Well, first I just pushed it and it started to like light up, and then I let it go and it stopped. I was like, oh, I gotta hold this thing
Yeah.
until it's done doing whatever it is, and that was a little bit scary because I was just like, I feel like it's gonna like shoot fog in here, and
I think it did a little bit, right?
It just kind of lit up, and it got a little bit warm just because there are lights, but I was like, okay, this isn't so bad.
Yeah.
And what I didn't see in there is that there were like symbols inside the furnace.
And it was like black light lighting up.
Yeah, and I didn't look around that much because I was just trying not to be burned alive.
Yeah. So in that room, there was cables in the control room and a big box on the other side of the wall in the boiler room.
Yeah.
And we had to match the symbols to the symbols in the control
Yeah,
room.
based on what was inside the furnace was the matching of the symbols. So someone had to be inside calling out, this one, the one that looks like this goes with the one that looks like that, and then you match the cables. And this is the one room where we did run out of time.
Yeah.
Because there was a cable, we didn't have enough cables to do
We
it.
were missing 2 of them, and I was like, this isn't right. And we kept, and they're not real symbols. You'd be like, oh, a triangle with a line through it, or
Right.
a half horseshoe with this.
Yeah.
So we'd have to describe it, and I was like, I think we need to restart. So we kept restarting and not having enough cables.
Yeah. And it's
then-
because there was one that was like behind the door that we never saw.
Yeah. So then the timer runs out, and Jigsaw says, your time has run out, and that means there's a penalty. And that penalty is that you've lost 1 of 4 lifelines.
Yeah.
So basically, that's like you lost 1 of 4 games, and the next one's actually the last one, so it doesn't really matter. So you've kind of already won,
Yeah.
but you've lost 1 of your lifelines. So I was like, oh, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
We don't really know to this day what that means.
No. But then we're into the last room.
And guess what?
Guess what,
Are you
Caitlin?
guessing? Well,
I'm guessing.
you already know.
Guess.
Internet, guess.
Yeah.
Listener, write in right now.
What do you think is this last room of this game?
Saw. It's the Saw escape room. It's the last room. Go.
Okay.
You're right.
That's right. It's the
bathroom.
room from the
Yeah.
original movie.
The bathroom.
And he's on the floor.
Our friend from the beginning and
Yeah.
all our games except for the one where he was dead for a second is chained on the floor.
Yeah.
And in Jig's or in whoever's place.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a 1-for-1 replica of this room.
Yeah. You got the toilet. You got the bathtub.
Yes, it smells weird.
Yeah.
This whole experience.
Big bloody stain on the floor.
Big bloody stain. The toilet, the tub, yeah. So we're in there, and there's another wall with a weird little puzzle in it.
Yeah. Like
a magnet
magnet ball
maze
that we never used.
and we don't know what that does. But yeah, there's black light little symbols all around, like of similar to the puzzle pieces where it's like a pig, a toilet, all these things.
A knife.
A actual like jigsaw itself. And
Yeah.
the spiral
Puzzle piece.
puzzle piece. So we had to find all those and put them in order. And do you remember how that worked?
I don't really remember what happened. At a certain point,
It
we
was
did.
a safe. So like the black light
Oh, there was a safe in the middle of at the side of the room. Yeah.
number like symbols had numbers underneath, and then way up towards the ceiling there was an order of the symbols. So then that was like the combination that then you had to put onto the safe.
And at a certain point, our guy woke up
Yeah.
and he was like helping us out.
Yeah, he kind of just rolled over and was like, "Hey guys."
Yeah. Hey, I'm in here
Yeah,
now.
it wasn't a scare. He didn't try to scare
No,
us.
no,
He
no.
might have if
No.
Caitlin was not as scared as she
No,
was.
I watched him. I watched him just kind of.
But
No, but like
knowing
Wake up.
if there wasn't someone who was that scared, he might have.
Oh, yeah.
The way he woke up might have been a scare.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, then
My eyes were locked onto him. I'm like, "You're not scaring me."
good luck, buddy. You're real. I know you're real. I see you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
was
see
like,
you.
"You're
I
a nice
see
guy."
you.
The scariest thing in a haunted house.
Yeah.
I see you. So yeah, so this
yeah.
is very cool that it was there. But yeah, we put the numbers in the safe, and then it opened up the safe,
And there was a key inside.
The
Yeah.
key was for his little leg thing.
Yep.
And he opened that, and he goes, "The hashtag 5473. I guess that's for the door.
Yeah.
Put that in the door." And we said, "We are putting this number in the door. Here we go." The big sliding door from the movie.
Yeah.
And we did that and opened the door, and we were out. And as soon as we walked out, a pig man chased us into the gift shop.
With a cattle prodder.
With a cattle
Yeah,
prod that
a
was-
real one.
Yeah, it was. Well, we don't know. It could have been fake, but
Wasn't it sparking?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
so maybe it was real. But I don't think they would.
I guess
think-
whatever. Yeah. What I mean is like it was making noise and lighting up.
There was one in Major Suites that was like that in the Major Sweets Haunted House.
Yeah.
That was very real looking.
Oh,
So I
okay.
feel like it was fake.
Yeah, it was like a prop one that looks
Yeah.
real.
Like,
Okay.
it lit up and made sounds.
Yeah.
But it was loud, and he chased us, and
Yeah.
we got away. And then they slammed the door behind us, of the door of the gift shop. And they're like, all right, you made it. Here's the gift shop. You want to buy shirts? I said, call 911. There is a murderous pig man in there, and you're just trying to sell us something? That's crazy.
And then I went off and cried in the corner while you guys were buying your shirts.
Yeah, I bought shirts, and I survived this.
I didn't
escape
buy
room.
anything.
I think I just bought that. And like, there was a cool little severed finger I bought,
Yeah.
and a little button.
You could hear the Blair Witch
Finale.
Yeah.
in the gift shop because they're like back to back.
It was very loud.
Yeah.
It sounded very fun.
I was like, what is that? I wanna
Yeah.
buy
And
it.
that whole game, I don't know about the whole game, but a majority of that game is played in the dark, only with flashlights.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. There's one like that here in Orlando that I want to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it at?
I forget.
There's one in Waterford.
I'll find out, and because I have a friend who's done it, or no, I have a friend who wants to do it, and I was like, our friend Aaron.
Oh, okay.
I was like, well, have you done that one? He was like, no, and I was like, let's go do it. I'll get Kyle and Caitlin, and we'll go do this. It's like a pitch black escape room that you only have flashlights.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. But that Blair Witch finale, I was like, without having known, I don't know what happens in that movie, and this sounds way crazier than what I thought this movie would have in it.
The ending of that movie is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
But yeah, and this one too, the smells of it smelled like in that first room kind of meat, and
Yeah.
in the bathroom like pee, and again, overall horror nights.
Yeah.
And like Exorcist kind of. And Terrifier this year a little bit.
Yeah.
Which just smelled gross. It smelled like you think it would.
But the It ones were so fun.
Yeah.
And this one, truly, I was like tense.
Yes.
I was like nervous and tense the entire time, where I like, when we were done, I was like, that was awesome, but man, I am stressed.
Yeah, I was like,
I
would
don't,
they have killed us?
I don't get scared. It is very hard to scare me.
Me too.
I feel like my tolerance of being scared in like haunted houses, like you have to really do something to scare me. I was terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. No, yeah, it's hard to scare me.
It was just like,
Being in Saw is completely different than anything else I've ever
and it
experienced.
was like, they've done Saw at Halloween Horror Nights a couple times.
It was
and,
not that, yeah.
And this
Yeah,
was
definitely not that.
way, way cooler. Just like, it was just like 100% authentic.
Because
of
you're in
just
the
like,
room, you're being in the room, living in the room,
Yeah.
doing things in the room.
putting your hands into things, crawling into things. It's like,
Perfect.
it's so perfect.
Yes.
It's the perfect thing to be an escape room, and I'm so happy it exists.
One of these things where I wish I could do them again for the first time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and I wish that they weren't all the way in Las Vegas, so we
know.
could do them more often if we want. Like, that would be the kind of thing where it's like, oh, like one of us has a friend coming in from out of town. Cool, we're gonna go do it.
Yeah.
we're gonna go do the Saw escape room or the
Yeah.
It escape room.
So after we did that, we went and got pizza.
yeah,
Yes.
at a place called Sliced Pizza.
Slice.
And it's right next to it. So it was on our list, and I didn't realize it was in the same plaza.
It's like part of the same. I
of
don't.
the
Well, I don't
building.
think it's the same owners, but like they're friends.
Yeah.
Like these businesses are partners.
Yeah. And the gimmick here is it's very like horror themed inside. It's just like animatronics and stuff.
Yeah, like
Little decorations.
Figures.
Horror movies were on the TVs.
Yeah. And the pizza, the dough, and anything you order is black.
black crust, black garlic knots.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the
And it
name,
was good.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
And all those pizzas are named after horror movie
Yeah, I
things.
have the list here of some
Oh,
of them.
okay.
So there's the Buffalo Bill chicken pizza, so Buffalo chicken, but it's Buffalo Bill from
Yeah, from Silence of the
Lambs.
Lambs.
The Jigsaw pizza, which had macaroni and cheese bites.
Which we
and
got that one.
We did because we had to because we
just
experienced
did it.
Yeah, and it has macaroni and cheese bites, which I don't remember that.
I just remember having macaroni and cheese on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So maybe this is an older menu.
Yeah.
And with a spiral of hot sauce.
Yeah. Delicious.
The Leatherface meat pizza, which
I
had,
got
like-
that one.
Yes, you did. It was good. Mm-hmm. And the murder pie, which was just a traditional regular pizza.
Okay.
Pennywise pizza, which is pepperoni and Mike's Hot Honey.
That I kind of wanted that. I love pepperoni and
Mm-hmm.
hot honey on a pizza. But the Jigsaw seemed more unique.
Yeah.
Because they have a great pepperoni hot honey pizza in the freezer section of Publix.
Mm-hmm.
But this macaroni and cheese hot sauce pizza, I was like, I never seen that. And it's in a
I did
spiral.
want to try the white pizza.
Yeah, the Wicked Witch white pizza, which I wish it was green, but it was just a white pizza with black dough.
I think it's just because of Blair Witch.
Oh, you see
Oh.
but Wicked Witch is green of the West. The Thing vegan pizza, Voorhees barbecue pizza, and vampire veggie. And then they also had, which we got, the garlic knots, which
Yeah.
were skulls. They were garlic skull.
Oh, I
black.
don't remember them being skulls.
Were they skulls?
No,
I'm
we
making
got
that up.
skulls at this other haunted thing.
Oh
Haunt-
yeah,
yeah.
That's something else. We
Yep.
did have skulls recently as
Yeah,
garlic
garlic
nuts.
Oh,
but
okay.
They were just black garlic nuts,
Yeah.
but they were really good.
They were
I
very,
highly
very-
recommend. Like if you're going to this escape room, definitely a fun little after treat.
Yeah, it was good pizza. I
I
would
would eat there
recommend
again.
that pizza place even if you're not doing the escape
Yeah,
rooms. Like
yeah.
it's cool.
I agree.
The building was hot, didn't seem to have AC or
Yeah.
it wasn't working, it wasn't on.
I think we were just sitting very close
No,
to
it
the
was-
oven.
It was
Oh.
it was also
pizza
smaller inside than
oven.
I thought it would be.
Yeah. And they have like Art the Clown in there and
Mm-hmm.
like Frankenstein and all these like monsters and
Yeah, then
like
there was
the
another
shark head
separate
on the wall.
room with like a tarot looking room, like a circus tent,
Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a fortune teller tent inside.
The bathrooms were scary.
Oh yeah.
I had to go pee and wash my hands and I was like a little bit scared the whole
Yeah.
time I was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because there was like creepy dolls in there and I was like, the bathroom's supposed to be a safe place. I don't like scary stuff being in here.
Yeah.
I felt safer in the bathrooms.
hands. Yeah.
You said what? You felt safer in the bathrooms?
Yeah, I felt safer in the bathrooms than I did in the Saw escape room.
Oh,
Well, yeah, anything is safer than that.
yeah. But those are the escape rooms we did in Las Vegas.
Yeah, and we loved them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. I would do them again if we go back.
I want similar things here in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I wish the team that did the Universal escape rooms at City Walk, I wish they had done that.
Yeah.
I think they need to take a little field trip to Vegas.
I think, well, yeah, and of course they like with the opening of Horror Unleashed. I hope that they were like, hey, these things are here and they get really good reviews, and maybe we should model our things after this.
Yeah.
because I feel like it achieves the same goal as far as like the number of people that you can push through it, but it's such a better experience.
And even when they announced Horror Unleashed, we were like, oh, maybe they'll have like 2 or 3 haunted houses and an escape room type thing,
Right.
like
the City Walk.
great movie Escapes. But no, they don't have that.
Yeah, and it's fine that it doesn't.
Yeah, it's harder to do when it's a one ticketed thing.
But in my mind, I was looking at these City Walk escape rooms, and I was like, are they going to keep trying on this? Like, are they going to open more locations? And then I was like, it'd be cool if you could include it as part of that and do like a scary version. And who knows down the line, but I don't see that happening.
No.
And especially when these are already here and they're so good, and they're it's just such a perfect way to experience these movies and an escape room at the same time.
Right,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Highly recommend. And
Yeah.
comparing to Horror Unleashed, unfortunately, Horror Unleashed is not as good as these escape rooms.
No,
Like in any way. But like,
it's yeah.
Like price and overall.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
They don't compare
don't
because
compare.
of how interactive the other ones were.
yeah, it's hard to compare like a haunted house to an escape room, like a scary escape room, because just you're gonna spend more time in the escape room, so it's automatically you're gonna feel like you got more of your money's worth. And like these 3 escape rooms cost us about like $20 or $30 less than Horror Unleashed, and we spent the entire day in Horror Unleashed, and it still didn't feel quite like it was worth the price as these, because you're just like when you're interacting and you're actually like an active part of this experience, it just feels like a better value than just walking through and getting scares,
And even like the discount of buying 2 and getting 1 free basically
Yeah.
felt like a good discount. Like we were getting more
Yeah.
for the money.
Yeah. I was surprised they don't have any like food or drink in the lobbies, because like in my mind I was like, oh, when we get there I need to get a drink or something, in the
They have
lobby.
vending machines, like real ones.
I think they were in the room with the lockers
Yeah.
Oh, was
that
it?
we didn't see.
Okay. I thought there would be like a little snack stand though, like in case you wanted to like, because like a lot of the escape rooms around here
There
have
was
like a little
lo-
bar.
In the gift shop, there were snacks you could buy and
Okay.
drinks.
But you don't see that when you're going in.
Yeah.
You go through the gift shop for lockers where we were supposed to go.
Oh, okay.
You get pushed through it.
Yeah.
Okay, the things they never told us about.
Yeah.
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 That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
This
Best
was
thing we saw in
the
Vegas.
highlight of the trip. Yeah.
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 And we went there for Horror Unleashed, but like this blew us away. And
Yeah.
we're like, oh, Horror Unleashed is tomorrow. This is gonna be
And
crazy.
well, this was
2
the
days.
first day.
Yeah.
This was our first full day in Vegas, though. This was like the main event of what that day was, and it was like, what a strong start. I'm like, is anything else going to be this good? And it wasn't. And everything else was good, but like, man, what a crazy way to start.
Yeah. And after doing that, I was wanting to do John Wick even more.
Yeah.
True. And if whenever, I'm sure we'll go back to Vegas at some point, but like,
Yeah.
I feel like we saw most of the things we wanted to see, and I don't know how much of them are like repeat value. Like, I don't know that we need to do Meow Wolf again.
No. If I was there with someone who hadn't done it, I would do it again.
Yeah.
But no, these I would do again just because they're cool.
Yeah.
And maybe see like what if something we did wrong or if there's different effects that might work. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And yeah, I'm hopeful for maybe a future of new ones.
Yeah.
Like what if they have other ones they add?
Yeah.
Like they added
And
the It
Blair
ones.
Witch.
Blair Witch, yeah.
Oh,
doing that
true.
one.
Yeah, go back and do Blair Witch.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would definitely do that.
I feel like The Black Phone is another movie that lends
yeah.
itself to be an escape room really well.
You said that when we saw it originally, yeah.
Yeah. And when they announced the Great Movie Escape, I was like, I hope there's a scary one. The Black Phone would be perfect.
Or even Horror Unleashed, like put that in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the escape rooms. We did them. We told you about them. And we hope you can go check them out for yourself because they're very fun and good.
Yeah. If you don't want to know anything about them, don't listen to this.
Just go back and listen to this episode.
And just go into them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Kyle, if people want to keep up with us, where do they go?
Yeah, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Big Dumb Stuff. And then on Instagram at Big Dumb Stuff Pod. And then if you want to email us and tell us about escape rooms or horror movies that should be escape rooms or Halloween things that in general, email us at bigdumbpodcast@gmail.com. Or sorry, Big Dumb Stuff. That's bigdumbstuffpodcast@gmail.com. And maybe we'll read it on our show.
Maybe. But anyway, thanks for listening. And we'll see you next week for more big spooky stuff. Oh, wait. No, yeah. And now we can say that these 3 horror escape rooms are a big spooky stuff. Thanks, Caitlin, for joining us.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. See you next week.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Big Dumb Stuff is produced by Kenneth Leeming Jr. and Kyle Fleming.
And executive produced by Lee Malaby. Edited by Kenneth.
Artwork by Crispy Sketches.
Theme music by Pangolin.
Please check out our other UUOP network shows like the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast,
Rush of Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast.
The Taste of Universal,
The Theme Park Duo.
Porky Passport,
And the unofficial Universal Great Britain podcast.
Thanks for listening. Stay big.
Stay dumb. And we'll see you next time.
Big dumb stuff.